This is my final stream for Princess Connect, and this is absolutely heartbreaking. I am not excited. I just wanted to take these final moments to celebrate what Princess Connect meant to me. So I'm going to be spending all my gems. Hopefully people tune in. Who knows what happens. Yeah, bittersweet at the end of the day, but here we are. Okay, so I'm just gonna get set up over here because this is all kinds of funky, and 146 polls. The story event ending April 30th. 32 is out. I bet there's so much content that's been out since I've been gone for like 146 days apparently. I'm glad it like kept count and everything for me. Yo, what's up, Alex? How's it going, my dude? Yeah, the gems. We have so many right now. We have so many. I guess I'll just spend them on the premium banners. I'll probably summon a little bit later. I'm just gonna go through the quest. I'll probably... Yeah, it's a little... It's not the funnest thing, but I just wanted to do it right before everything, just to soak it up one last time. And I've never seen like this story. Kuka's and Edo Ninon? Yeah. Yeah, it's time to empty the jewels. Yep, we got Star Rail, that's for sure. Yo, I do have like my waifu Kaori right here. I'm pretty sure this team can wipe everything. But yeah. Oh, maybe I should have it look like this. Don't make too much. Oh, it's fine. It's not. This stream isn't sponsored by LD Player or anything. This is what I use for this game in particular. You know what was funny? I was trying to play Princess Connect earlier, and it was like your version is out of date. And I was on like the Google Play Store, and I was like, "Yo, where the hell? I want to play the game one last time," and it was like not available. So I had to go to like APK Pure, download it, and then like reset it. And I was like, yes, okay, I can play. 4 days because I got really busy. Feel Alvin. I mean, I'm just playing just so I can reminisce and remember like these last final moments. I don't want to say... Yeah, I mean, I hate this moment. I even saw the thing on Twitter where Side Games has an EN company that they're setting up, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be for like Uma Musume and other games that they want to like push out, you know, so they can publish with their IP and everything, right? Yeah, there you go. You just said it, Alvin. Veronica got a cow. First 10 pulls on banner start. Nice. That's insanely lucky, that's for sure. There's global and Thai server. Yeah, that would be super cool. I would, honestly, if Uma Musume came out, that is such a complex game. I would totally play it. I mean, are you guys watching the anime? I'm watching the anime. It's pretty damn good. It's one of my favorites. It's too bad the anime, like, it's streaming on YouTube, and it's absolutely free, right? Just go on the, like, Paco-san Tube, or, you know, the Uma Musume YouTube, and there's English subs and everything, but there's only 4 episodes, so that sucks a little. I'm guessing, like, maybe they're saving the budget for, like, something else, or I don't know what's going on, but regardless of the fact, the anime for Uma Musume looks really good, so that's pretty exciting. Work the fields, we'll miss Global? Yeah, that's for sure, Dr. Yiggles. We will definitely miss it. Maybe another guy, even if Uma Musume comes out, I feel 105 and tons of story to watch, CR's evil. Yeah, I mean, it's weird, because, like, it's not like our community is dead or anything, and people are spending money. I saw the monetization stuff. It's, like, over 100k. I think it was, like, 200k earlier, 300k. It's interesting, but I'm guessing, you know, I'm probably, unless it's something crazy, like, I don't know, like an open world, like game of an anime that I absolutely love. Like, what's that isekai one with Rudius? That isekai. If that got like an open world, like Crunchyroll exclusive, maybe I would play it. But yeah, Realism is a good game, but it's not for me. I definitely liked it because the meta progression was like some of the most unique stuff I've ever played on a gacha for Uma Musume specifically. And it had like that same Princess Connect vibe where everything was super wholesome and very cute. So, and I'm pretty sure the community would be like pretty diehard for it. But I'm not so sure because like the Princess Connect like EN community was already on top of Princess Connect JP doing translations and doing all sorts of like math and stuff. So people who wanted to play Princess Connect were already playing JP. And I'm assuming all the EN folks who were playing, just switched over to JP or continued their JP account. So yeah. Yeah, Mushoku Tensei, that's one. There's so much potential, especially a great story too. Yes, exactly. No more, yeah, no more CR games, guys. Like, this is a huge burn. All they had to do was legit continue the game, and I'm pretty sure they would bankroll. I don't think this was like negative on their books, but maybe they just wanted to make room for something else. Which, 2.5 years is it's good. It's like a decent length, but it could have gone forever. Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't handle playing gacha games every single day, personally speaking. And then with Honkai Star Rail, I've noticed the dailies are even faster than Princess Connect, so I feel like it's something that I can maintain a little bit better. Plus, it's not as active for like clan battles and all that stuff. So, they did connect us with the character. Yeah, I definitely got connected with the characters. After 5 times sick 'em. Yeah, it's definitely pain Pecco, that's for sure. But at the same time, it's really cool that I got to meet all of you guys by releasing videos. Like, Princess Connect, still to this day, has given me, like, so many people that I can just talk to. And yeah, before, like, the first gacha, like, content I started covering was Heroes Contre. And then after that, I think was Sinnoh Alice, I think, or is this like a bunch of other games in Sinnoh Alice? And then after Sinnoh Alice was Princess Connect. Or I was covering like gacha news and first impressions and all that stuff, but Princess Connect community was just something else, and it was really fun. Play Star Rail, join the cult. Yeah, dude, it really is a cult. I like check my Instagram, and there's like a bunch of cosplayers already flexing like their Jing Yuan cosplays, their Dan Hong cosplays, their Sealy cosplays. Those are pretty good. I haven't seen any like decent like March 7th one. I think actually Emeru did a cosplay for March 7th the other day, but I think like Offline TV has like a contract with like Honkai Star Rail or something like that. As Tower of Luna and 6-star or EOS. Yeah, I'm honestly just doing this for like the funs of it, just so I can, talk with you guys and hang out. I don't really, expect much out of this. Just reminiscing and loving Princess Connect with all my heart. And if any of the people who are from the Discord are watching this, and the reason why I say Discord was I was looking at like the Princess Connect chat in there the other day, and everyone was like super sad, and I really did like want to give everyone like a hug or something, express some sort of reciprocating emotion, because it's tough. Like, this game meant a lot to some people, because clan battle, if you were in a decent clan, you made some pretty damn good friends, and you made some pretty damn good friends within the clan battles. It got heated sometimes, because when I was in the competitive one, only because I was not that good, and they never got mad at me. It was like more heat on myself. But yeah, got 1 day and 16 hours. True. How many hours? Yeah, that's how many hours are left. Forgotten Crew were fun to play with, and dude, people took CB very seriously, and Friends is probably the nicest community I've ever got involved with. Dude, same. Like, Princess Connect community, like gacha wise, it was some of the most untoxic, most wholesome people that I've ever gotten the chance to talk to in gacha communities. And yeah, that's been after all. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to do it. I just want to celebrate like the happy times. There are so many happy times from Princess Connect, mostly because there's like so many free jewels and free to play. I think it's like Princess Connect is an insanely dying breed these days where, people want more open world, more grand WoW games when it comes to like gacha. Like people want the next Genshin or the next Honkai Star Rail or the next Wuthering Waves, the next like Seven Deadly Sins, that new one. There's a Black Clover game. All of the newest gachas that I've been seeing, they're expansive. Like they're huge. Like their lore is crazy. I mean, Princess Connect has some pretty crazy lore too. And Princess Connect JP is going insanely well. Like, I gotta say that. Princess Connect JP, it's one of those things where I'm like, good lord, I don't think it's gonna stop. They have, their streams are like still like really well put together. They have all the voice actors. Awesome. Banners, Kokoro, sadly can't see her anymore. Yeah, Princess Kokoro is a classic, and I know a lot of you would have had like so many different versions of Kokoro too. And I still have like my 6-star Kokoro that I'm currently using. Obviously, he's very good. He's a very good what's it called? Cinnamon roll. That's what you want to call it. Tough day. It's a tough day. Where can I get the JP version? I would get it via Q app. That's what I usually use, or you can use what's the other app? There is Q app, and I think there's Tap Tap. You can use Tap Tap as well to download the JP version. Either or works. And the JP version, I also have a video. It's hella old, so I'm not as alive and entertaining and all that stuff, but it still works in case people want to use it. Like, people are asking, like, hey, Borg, you should make a video for how to play JP. I made one a long time ago. It's still pretty relevant. And yeah, feel free to check it out in case you guys want to play it. I play JP mostly. EMM, that's when it's high quality. Yeah. How do I say goodbye to my daughter, Kokoro? That's a good one, God tier. She is like everyone's daughter, in my opinion. Yo, anyone? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. After those who were a member of Tenshikai, thanks for the memories. Indeed. Indeed. I was a member, right? For a hot minute? A hot minute. And then eventually, my booty got lazy. You know, Raider, MVP. I'm not good with remembering names, so forgive me. And the only reason why I'm streaming today is because tomorrow's Saturday. I'm a little bit busy. I wish I could have streamed tomorrow, but my schedule doesn't allow it. And plus, it would be a little bit... I think like the game ends around like 6 p.m. PST, so I'd be like sitting here from like, I think like 3 to 4 p.m. just like watching it go. Eventually the game would kick you out. You're JP guy when I first started playing? Nice. I like to hear. Didn't even make any poll yet since release because for the new year Kara. Yeah, I was waiting for the New Year characters too. Did I pull for New Year's Carol? I mean, it would have been nice. Like, New Year's Kokoro is like stacked as hell. Doesn't even any pull yet because... Oh yeah, I just read that. Your Raider was carrying, yeah. Will the game be there tomorrow? Yeah, the game will still be here tomorrow. But was... Like I was saying earlier, it was really weird when I couldn't even find it on the freaking Google Play Store. It was annoying. It's like, I already had the APK, thankfully, and my account was still logged in. But, like, it was just so weird, and I had to update it. I was like, what? Why? Why is it like this? No more summonings this year? Yeah, true. What's up, Helix? How's it going? Welcome, people who are watching. I hope you are having a good day. And most of all, this is just one last celebration for the best gacha ever, Princess Connect. Yes. Most wildest memory I had in this game was there was multiple my clan started for the first time ever, and a freak on Discord was freaking out. Dude, I remember that when hackers would get in people's clans and they would it would mess them up. Like, not in a, like, they, you know, the clan would obviously rise in ranks. And then I remember when Tim used to play Tamias, right? And people, like, accused him of stuff. Tim was just a hard-working dude. He's just a hard-working dude. I'm just glad I didn't give Yarn any money. I just could not trust them. I mean, I trust Crunchyroll to a certain extent. But I'm never gonna trust them for gacha games anymore. You know, like, I watch anime on their website, I pay for it, and you know, it's mostly because a lot of the people I follow, you know, they not work for Crunchyroll, but they're affiliated with Crunchyroll in some ways, like Crash Taste. In some ways, they're affiliated because, you know, anime and all that stuff. But I really just dislike what happened to Princess Connect. Still looks good, can compete with any other gacha, and people love the frick out of CB, man. Clan Battle was people's shiz. Like, you just stay up for a week, and you play the crap out of the game, and you're like, you're freaking wired. Wired, man. There's the most free-to-play games in the whole gacha verse. It's definitely up there as one of the most free-to-play gacha, for sure. Live streaming, unfortunately, got not much. Yeah, I feel. Very free-to-play, I mean, for their games. Yeah. I mean, Princess Connect, I put like maybe like $60 in JP. I already wailed in JP. I'm pretty sure I spent like $200 or something stupid on that part, and I don't even play. Yeah, I'm dumb, but it's still fun. We're watching a PC client when it launched. Yo, thanks, Sheep. It would have been better if they transferred accounts to a new project like Konosuba. Honestly, Star Drifter, that would have been really pog, especially if they transferred it to, you know, sidegames_en. It'd be really nice if they could just transfer accounts to the JP servers too. Even if I can't keep up with a JP server, it'd be nice. Like, or maybe transfer us to a Southeast Asian publisher. I don't know. It would have been nice just to know that I could have done it. You know what I mean? The thought that counts. And like your views and fall counts so high. It's okay. We're humble over here. I'm just happy, you know, we get to play Princess Connect, and I just get to talk with y'all at least face to face one last time. Because I remember, you know, when I first started doing Princess Connect, I wasn't even showing my face. I was just a voice, and that was it. And I know, like, that's more than enough for a lot of people, but this interaction, especially live, is really nice, right? JP has spent a lot. I like side games. Yeah, I spent a lot. They better not touch Umamusume in 2 days. Yeah, I don't think they would touch. They, like, Crunchyroll games, they can't touch Umamusume. That's a pretty prized IP by side games, I'm pretty sure. Next one night? Yeah, one more night. Yes, okay, you got me scared? Oh, no. Yeah, Princess Connect is not... Yeah, I just have something going on tomorrow. But yeah, that's the only reason why I'm streaming today. What's up, Enigma? Never heard of this game until now. It looks so cute. It's very cute, Don. Don Carlos, it is very cute. I loved it to pieces. It's just sad to see go. Sad to see it. Want to play one more time. Better, Alex. There's a time where Maple Story is doing a bunch of server part in response to Tony. Dude, I played the crap out of Maple Story, and I got heavily addicted, like, last year, and I was like, oh no, I can't do this to myself. Oh no. Princess Connect is like my Maple Story for my phone. I played Maple Story does something weird to me. Maybe it's because, like, I spent a lot of money into that game, and I gambled a lot on, like, the little gacha cubes and, like, memory stuff, and oh my god, it was bad. Support because of pre-con. Thanks, Asu. Please don't unsub because I don't cover Princess Connect or whatever. Please. Dude, like, it's really disheartening to watch Princess Connect shut down while also watching people leave the channel. It hurts like double. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it freaking hurts, man. I'm just like, ah, my god, make the pain stop. I'm getting anxiety. Like, usually, like, I'm okay. Like, people are leaving, like, in droves, and it just makes me sad. I'm like, god damn, bro. I understand people don't play Princess Connect anymore and stuff like that, or they're moving on with their lives, but it hurts. It hurts, like, triple more than usual. But, yeah. Because Honkai are gonna be your main game for now. Yeah, it's gonna be my main game for now. I don't know how well it's gonna do on the channel, but I'll do what I can. Bye guys, sorry, I'll keep watching. Thanks, Sheep. Okay, so after all what you did, there's some people who do. There's just some people who are like, peace out, homie, I'm out. And I'm like, you do you. Oh, just don't stab me in the back anymore. And then I get like 10 knives in my back or something. Hope Star Rail gives you more subs. I don't, no, I don't think Honkai Star Rail is gonna give me more subs because there are insanely talented content creators on Honkai Star Rail, and I can't keep up with like daily uploads. Like, believe it or not, I took days off, like specifically so I could stream Princess Connect and alleviate my schedule so I could do all of this, like cover Honkai Star Rail, make sure I had time with like the community and stuff, because it's been so goddamn busy. Like, I've been working every single day on site, and it's not like, because I do like computer stuff, and it's not like I'm just sitting there typing or whatever. I'm actually working. Like, I'm running around, like helping people, doing all the server things. And I'm like, by the time I get home, it's either I'm gonna cook or I'm gonna work out. And by then, I'm just like, bruh, only the weekends I can make like a video. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, family's here, or I have to go to a convention. And I'm like, oh, I can't. I wish I could. So no matter what happens, thanks. Weird boy comes up here, still love your voice. Thanks, bro. I'm glad you guys, I'm glad you guys appreciate the voice. I'm glad. The real ones will always stay. True, Unlazy. The real ones will always stay. And I love you all for that, like, for real. I get such bad anxiety, man. So because you're Nakama? Yo, you for Sabella? Yeah, Nakama all the way. That's Neopuchi. And that's a free board. Not my soon anyway. Too bad. That's very true, Battle Brother. I'm sure you use all those juicy gems. Yeah, we're gonna use all of them. I just wanted to complete like this event, I guess, and then we'll start summoning away very slowly. What if I do like single summons? I think if I did single summons, it would legit take me until the next day. So I don't think I would do that. It would take forever. Not going anywhere. Like you, thanks, bro. Or gal, I don't know. Like, thank you. What's the pronoun friendly word? I'm trying to be pronoun friendly as best as I can. I know a lot of like they thems in like real life, and I want to be aware. I try my best. It's stuff that definitely matters for sure. 24-hour stream, let's go. Dude, I wish. Yeah, I wish. I wish I had the time. Dude, last night I stayed up until 3 in the morning, and then I woke up at like 8 in the morning. And I got like some bad news. Well, not for Princess Connect or anything. It was just like I was working on videos, and yeah, I get like such bad anxiety now. I don't know what it is. I think I like have to like keep working and just working out, so my anxiety doesn't get to me. You know, right? How many singles you got to use? I think I have a lot, or maybe like 20 or 10. I have no idea. Roll all mine on Saturday. Do it, Helix. Is it Copian that side games do? Dude, Henshin. I wish that. I really wish side games _en. Like, they could have waited a couple days. They didn't have to do it like 2 or 3 days right before the game was shutting down. Like, I saw Lace's tweet. I liked the thing, and I was just like, what is this cult right now? Like, what are you doing to us, side games? Like, you know, Crunchyroll is manipulating us. And, like, how they released that freaking article where games shut down right after they announced the game was shutting down. Like, the audacity, bro. The absolute audacity. Like, the balls to do something like that. I was like, guys, like, give it, like, at least a week. Not, like, a day or two after you released that article. What's wrong with you? It's so disrespectful, man. Yes, stress plus deep. Yeah, it's actual pain. You're right, Emily T. The reason I play Princess? Love it. Correct. I love it. Wait, when is the show? Because it only said Sunday. Helix, it actually shuts down in like less than 24 hours, guys. Like, I didn't want to say that, but it's pretty damn. Yeah, it's less than 20. It's like 22 hours now, so it's relatively close. The entire month of Reddit was a massive copium. Bro, you know what? I'm okay with the copium. I'm fine with it as long as it actually happens. You know what I mean? Like, freaking side games, just say it. Just be like, oh, we're taking ownership of it. Crunchyroll, I'm pretty sure they do it. Like, why not? It's your game. Just freaking take it. I was super ticked off, but I let CR have it all. Do it, healer. Do it. Still disconnect. They are tunnel snakes. Tunnel snakes rule, by the way. They are super disconnected with the player base. I mean, Crunchyroll games in general was super, like, disconnected. That was like, come on, dude. Like, come on. It's not like their Twitter was dead or anything, but I don't know. I gauge a gacha game's popularity based off of like Twitter and like how much monetization is going on. Because a lot of times, most gacha games, their Twitter presence isn't that huge. Even though Twitter is a cesspool right now because of blue check marks, whatever. But yeah, it seemed so healthy. It made no sense. EOS Fool's Day plus Pekko's birthday. Yeah, like, what the heck? Why you do this? Like, all of the things where it's just like, Nani? Like, Crunchyroll Games? What? Why? They should have sold it off. Yeah. I don't know how 300k is not top earnings when Girls Frontline has been literally scraping cash since it's like, I'm pretty sure for like at least a couple of years now. Like, Girls Frontline is like barely making profits, but I don't know, man. How was my Star Rail? Damn, I see it go. Yeah, well, one thing for sure, I don't think Star Rail is gonna go anywhere anytime soon. If you want to get a gacha that will at least not shut down for the next, I don't know, 2 years, unless like Hoyo Verse explodes. Honkai Star Rail is doing insanely well. Like, when I was watching Twitch the other day on launch, there was like 300k people just watching that game, which is absolutely insane. Still can't accept Princess Connect. Yeah, me too, Nix. I don't think anyone can accept it. I will personally never accept it, just because like there's so many things that they could have done. There's so many things they could have done. They could have literally just been like, "Hey, sorry games, here's Princess Connect," or "Hey, sorry games, do you want Princess?" Like, I don't know. But I think Crunchyroll couldn't be bothered. Maybe they're too busy, whatever. I really don't. Yeah, it's shutting down Sushi Mori. And like, I've only got 2 games on my phone: Star Rail and Hatsune Miku. Oh, that's a good. Those are pretty damn good games. Henshin taught me about the money, because if they wanted money, it would have been easy. Yeah, if they wanted money, I think it would have been very easy. That game's opening global ops, right? Copy and see. Yeah, no, Naito, like that's what everyone wants. Ideally, there will be. Just announce it, like, maybe after hours of shutdown. I have no idea, but I don't know why they're not doing it, but I'm pretty sure it's for Umamisumi. That's why the EN branch has been created. That's my assumption. That, and, like, publishing and all that. You switch to JP, nice. Street Fighter S definitely going down the same path. Oh, 100%, I don't think. It's financially successful for now, like Street Fighter, because it's like a huge sort of franchise, but I doubt it. Yo, Bork, I'm an OG. Sad to see. Yeah, what's up, Nick? Yeah, it is sad to see, but we're here. Giving it one last hurrah, one more time. Why Pretty doesn't make it offline, retain the data? Like, why you had, like, Zero had us offline? I think the only reason why they don't do that is JP still exists and other branches is my assumption, and they don't want people to have an IP like that. EN refugees to JP server rise up. True. Back to my natural habitat. FGO. Oh man, that's a difficult natural habitat. Let me tell you what, that's a difficult one. That's a yes drop during my exam day. I can't focus on my test because of that notice. Bro, when that happened, I was literally in shock. Like, EOS on Twitter. I was just like, this is a joke, right? This is on April. Like, what the what is what? And then it was real. And like, my god, it's terrible. And what's happening is like Honkai Star Rail just came out, and it's like one of those things where people are like, well, you know, it's like being slid under a rug in some way. I don't know. That's what I feel. I started JP before Global was released. It's been a few years since I started. Nice. Yeah, legal reasons, true. Yeah, it's probably legal reasons. Let's see. Porky play Blue Archive? No, I don't. I know like pretty much a lot of Princess Connect people, or people who like Princess Connect style games, who do play Blue Archive. I think that's what you're referencing. Playing this Sunday before shutdown just for memories. Alright, so for everyone who's like, you know, obviously the shutdowns is happening. The shutdowns is happening in less than 24 hours, and I'm not capping with that. When it says April 30th UTC time, that's not like April 30th US time. That's like April 29th whatever time. So make sure to do like the time conversions. You don't jump into the game and it's already dead. That's just, I just want to say that because, you know, I don't want you guys to be like on Sunday you like wake up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do my final summons, and the game's like, bro, you can't play. We're done here. So yeah, that's tomorrow. It's like less than 24 hours. Like clock's ticking. I know it's not like Saturday for. It might be Saturday for some of you. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna miss this game. Same. I honestly stopped playing when it was announced. I was so disheartened. I mean, yeah. Nothing will make it right. Nothing. Even, I don't know how I would take it if Cygames EN was to just be like, oh, we're taking over. I'm like, why'd you wait until like 2 or 3 days after? But I think they just want to focus all their advertising and their resources on Uma Musume. But to be honest with you, I don't see Uma Musume being a commercial success in US of A's. Only because, like, people don't like cute things as much, and also, like, it's just a concept that people can't wrap their heads around, because usually horses are, you know, they're used for, like, racetracks and stuff, so, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. The one morning, first thing is go and summon? Yeah, first thing, like, tomorrow. Like, just go and summon. Name that helped me find your channel. I'm joining JT. I'm going to Miss Global. Nice, Jade. Yeah, for all the refugees out there, shout out to y'all. I'm glad you could do it. You could transfer over. I hope you guys found a clan. Definitely check out the Princess Connect Discord. But not the official one, but the ones that's ran by, like, you know, the, like, really huge big brains. They're really awesome. JP is way ahead. Yeah, JP is way ahead, but it's really easy to catch up. In my opinion, like, you'll probably be playing the story for actual months. But all you have to do is, like, in case you want to stay free to play. So for people who are transferring from global to JP, like, what's the best way to progress? Tackle the story. And I would suggest getting Jude. Like, all the meta characters are still the same for the most part when I played. You know, have like a tank or whatever, and then get to the point where you can start farming 6 stars, and of course, you know, summon for, like, you know, the pre-fest banners and all that stuff, get all the meta characters and whatnot. But 6 stars in like Princess Connect are absolutely busted, and duo characters, so make sure to just aim for that stuff. If you get those, then eventually you're just gonna catch up. It might take, I'll have 40 tickets, so let's go through the 40 tickets. You want to play Monster Super League? I think I played that before. That's the most competitive when it comes to CB. Bro, it's like insanely competitive. Clan Battle people don't mess around. Like, they really don't. They got like simulators and all sorts of things. They got like calculations. They're like, on this second, on this animation, you do this attack. It's crazy. Who's the banner right now? The banner right now is, I think like Maharu in like her like a different form. Like I don't know what it's called. Nikes will be have 2B. Yeah, 2B will be on Nikkei for sure. Already level 66, so I'm near like level 123. Nice, Jalen. June now has 6-star. Yeah. You get a friend with a math level Christina. You can. Yeah, you can also like borrow people's like Christinas and stuff in order to tackle like story. And there's a lot of like really insane units like who can like one tap like most of like the like story content. So it's insanely easy, and you know, just spend all your jewels refreshing your stamina so you can keep tackling all the stuff. Emmett is a must pull in a soccer girl. That's awesome. Yeah, Kyle Maru, Ranger Maru. Yeah, that's the one. I think I'm pulling on that right now, right? Am I pulling? If I get like one copy of Maharu, I'm just switching to like the standard banner. Yeah, dude, yeah, 6-star Chris is busted. I saw when they announced 6-star Chris on JP, and I was like, finally, she is here. 6-star Chris is going to absolutely melt the game. She's already broken as a 5-star, and people still used her. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think. I don't know. They'll probably make like 6-star versions of the duo characters. Duo characters are pretty good in JP, no? Or at least they're fun to look at when you have like what, like 10 characters on the field and you cannot see what's happening. That is pretty cool, bro. These single tickets. I think after like the 10th pull, I'm gonna take like a quick potty break. But yeah, just let me know if you guys have any things you want to share. Still no 6-star Shori, bro. True. Share all the stories, all the clan battle moments, all the things that you just want to reminisce about before global, and you know, I'm just soaking it up. Okay, be right back. Well, actually, I should do the 10 pull. I should do the 10 pull, and then I'll go use the Albania. All right. Yep, we're not gonna try again. Yeah, Ranger Maharu, and we're gonna do the 10 pull. I'll be right back. Oh, we got Kasumi. Nice. Well, I got a triple? Really? You guys are lying. Really? I actually went to the bathroom. Oh, dude, I got her. Wow. Thanks, Princess Connect. I should be happy. Right, let's... Yes! That's the reaction I should have had, yeah. Yeah, she came home. That's dope stuff, man. But, like, what the heck? At the same time. What the heck? Yo, my cope goes so hard right now. EOS luck? For sure, man. For sure. Oh my gosh. Thanks everyone who commented. Oh man. This is cracked as hell. That game's hopefully revived the EN version. Pulled her 5 times. Congrats. Dude, this luck does not exist in Hong Kong Star Rail. I'll tell you that much. It does not. I rerolled so many times. Oh man. That was insane. L3? 3 stars. Alright, I'm just gonna summon on... Oh, I have a premium pull. I'll save that for the last. I'm just gonna use my tickets again. What was the ritual? Used 10 singles, and then I used a multi, and I went to the bathroom, because, you know, reasons. I had to use the bathroom. Watching Pure Sadness? Yes. Finally got Uni? Nice. Dude, I still don't have Uni. I legit don't have a copy of... Okay, the goal is to get every single guaranteed character, non-limited character, on the normal banners. That's the hope. Sad to see? Yeah, sad to see with Precon. I think the Emission's Shadow will last 1 year. Dude, if it lasts a year and a half, that's a freaking miracle. Because Eminence in the Shadow is literally big booba waifu. I'm just like, that's some nice jiggle physics. And that's about it. That's some nice jiggle physics. That's all I have to say. Thanks for all the vids and coverage. No, thank you. Thank all of you for watching, coming, just checking out the channel, you know, being here. That means the most to me. So really, thank you guys for giving me a chance and trusting me to guide you on the path of Princess Connect. Because when I went from like, I think it was like around, it wasn't that many subs, and I went to like, I doubled myself in a short like time frame. I was like, wow, just really thankful. That's all I felt. Rerolled in Honkai, you're crazy. Those games are not for rerolling. Bro, I rerolled like Genshin Impact. I reroll whatever the heck I want to fuel my gambling addiction. Also, I'm a freaking gacha player. You think like I don't have patience? Bro, we hold nuts over here like no one's business. You see like this 100k stack of jewels? This 100k stack was thanks to like, you know, ultimate blue balling, waiting for like New Year's units on Princess Connect. You don't think I can handle like a measly like 30 minutes when I can wait half a year for a new character? I know you guys are pros at blue balling for everyone who plays Princess Connect. You guys hold your jewels like freaking crazy. So, if I can hold my jewels for months on end, I can reroll for like 30 minutes. It's easy. That's all I have to say with that. I literally played this game the entire time during launch. Wish I could have got the money to play more. Yeah, wholesome gacha. Wholesome. By the way, it's a joke. I'm just like joking. By the way, that's not like an actual like. Yeah, I'm kidding. I just have a gambling addiction. That's what it comes down to. The Shadow of Imminence spent lots of money. Yep, yeah, that's the way. I did a 300k jewel summon. It took forever, bro. I'm pretty sure people would be okay if it. Oh, we got a rainbow, bro. The rates are insane. The end of service luck is insane. I swear to you. Cover this channel because of Precon. Thanks. Yo, Hatsune, welcome. Thank you for a wonderful guide to gacha games. No, thank you guys. Once again, thank y'all. I got 37? Bro, that's a lot. Deleted the game yesterday, makes me sad. Same, bro. I installed the game today, the latest update, that's what I did. I hope this EOS Annihilates company... Yeah, dude. I'm never trusting Crunchyroll ever again. At least Crunchyroll games. I'm never trusting their gaming department ever again. They have a grip on, like, you know... anime, because... yeah, they have, like, Demon Slayer and all the popular stuff. Obviously, you can go to other sites that let you watch it, but I want to pay for my anime. It feels nice. I feel like the voice actors and translators, they deserve it, even though they probably get like nothing for a kickback. But I don't know, in my head, it feels nice, right? We all are addicted to gacha. Yeah, no, we are 100% all addicted. I mean, at least I am. Me, still saved for a primo for Zhongli Rin Gacha Gamer Supremacy. Very true, very true. Very true. It was a huge shift for me in the gacha world. Now I'm playing Azure Lane. Bro, Manuel, you're freaking stacked on the gacha games for real, for real. Dude, Crunchyroll? For real. Yo, I freaking... all my homies hate Crunchyroll games. Specifically Crunchyroll games. All my homies. Right now, we're on bad terms. We're not just broken up. We're like broken up and then we like cheated on each other and we're like on a not talking basis. Like, this is like a really toxic relationship. Crunchyroll, very... Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll. It's better to watch illegal anime? Nah, I feel it. It's better to save your money, right? Save your money for all like those nice summons for gacha games. Would technically take at least half of them subs you got. Oh yeah, no, I feel. Just buy the DVDs if I want to support anime. That's probably the better method. But my only thing is like, my house or my apartment is really tiny, and I don't like having like physical stuff, so to speak. Like, notice how I have posters, but I don't have figures. I used to have a bunch of figures when I was living in Japan, but I got rid of them all because they took up too much space, and I didn't want to buy like a glass cabinet thing or whatever. Yeah, but DVDs are cool. I definitely support that for sure. I like going to like vendor halls and anime conventions and buying merch from, you know, third parties, people who draw the anime. That to me, it seems really cool. Or they create like charms, like oh my god, it's so low. Oh, I wish I got it. Like, I got this charm from like a con. Out, you can see it. I also got like, there was like one vendor who was selling a pecorine, what's it called? A pecorine like charm. I should have bought that. I'll probably buy it next time I see them too. Kiss anime is the way to go when watching anime. Dude, I used to use Kitsch. I gotta just research and do a bad job compared to fan subbers. Oh no, it's not about like that. It's not about who does the correct thing. I just like in my head to pay for anime because it makes me feel good. That's it. And also like those translators, they get treated like crap. Like actually. Like I'm pretty sure like Crunchyroll, they're like, hey, translate this, and then they kick dirt on them while they're translating them. Because they get paid like literally nothing. That's probably why the translation is so terrible. Because they literally get kicked while they're down as they're translating all of this stuff on like Crunchyroll. I just see our cat for a month. I'm never returning there again. I feel. I the comments are pretty damn funny. That's for sure. IRR. Yeah, the fan subs do a pretty better job of yeah, they usually do because they just care more, right? Buy the figures and plushies for anime support. Yeah, that's like the best way, honestly. Tunnel Snakes, like buying like the figurines from like, you know, Bandai Namco, buying from the official stores. That's probably the best way to actually support the animes that you like. In my opinion, yeah. What's your main game? Main game right now is Honkai Star Rail. Good morning, Shaylin. Strange that location for Precon and don't get paid much either. I actually feel for them. They're probably the only team that keeps the game alive. I feel Tunnel Snakes. I feel. Yeah, translators, they get like shat on in the anime community because they're forced to do like so much translation for such really cheap labor. Like, I'm pretty sure if you were to compare their pay, you'd be like, that's illegal. I don't think you should be able to treat people like that in a humane way, you know, when it comes to asking them to work and do something. Because I think, like, per episode, it's like a monetization amount, which is really crap. Like, I don't think it's that much. Yeah, game is closing. Got my Peko statue? Nice. Is it like... Eagles, is it like the ones that they were always giving away? Like, I think like, it's like that big, right? For Pecorine? It's pretty big. Yeah, the game is closing in less than 24 hours from now. So, you know, make sure, log in, soak it up, enjoy it while you can. Every single time I look at the thumbnail I created for this stream in particular, I want to cry. Because when I see Pecorine's crying face, like the first time, like she's eating that rice ball from Kokoro in the anime, dude, that hit me in the feels pretty damn hard. Hit me so hard. Hi Lily. Yeah, the one they were giving away. Oh, dude, you got that? Nice. What's the cause? Dude, the only reason why the game is shutting down is because, like, it's Crunchyroll. Like, they just suck. Like, they just suck. Just join in. Don't know if anyone has said this. High Games is just announced. Yep. Yeah, we've been talking about Donzo. I'm like, dude, just say something already. Or do something. My cope can only go so far. But, oh, we got another one. Christmas Who? Special tunes, I think? Yeah. Nice. Welcome. I have all the animations turned on, even if I have the character, I think. I just want to see him. I don't care. It's my last time I'm going to see him. Like, if I get every single character, cool. If I don't get another character, that's cool, too. Scene made me tear up? Yeah. Yeah, wasn't EOS on the day of Pekko's B-Day too? It was, Rin. Those freaking savages, bro. Like, they could have at least had, like, some sort of, like, sense of what was going on, but no. No. Okay, bros. Right in the Coke Rose. Yep. Right in the Coke Rose. I remember that scene, man. For some reason, that scene hits harder than when, like, Pekko does, like, her... What is it? Princess... Strike. Yeah, she does, like, Princess Strike. When she says it, like, a million times as she's killing... Or slaying all the things. Season 2 was too good. Season 2 was peak. I love Season 2. It's so colorful. And it had, like, more gag and, like, funny stuff. I'm happy, like, the Konosuba producer, I think it's Konosuba director or producer. Maybe it's director. He's the one who, like, manages the pacing and comedy for Princess Connect, and that's why it's so hilarious. Like, I still remember when... What's the main character's name? You... Starts with a... It's like you, right? Or... What's the main character, like, the dude's name? He got, like, bit by the wolves at the first episode. He got, like, dragged around and, like, he got absolutely messed up by the wolves. That's still, like, some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen in anime. And the derpy, like, wolf, like, faces, that shit gets me every time. Will be Season 4 Precon? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pecorine is life to me. Pecorine is life. Hurts when Pecorine wished me a happy birthday and said she'll celebrate next year with me. Don't worry, Jade. She'll still celebrate it with you on JP. That is for sure. That's for sure. Even Pekko said during her birthday, hopes to celebrate again next year. Yuki, yeah, it's Yuki. We'll get to celebrate it for sure, man. Like, in our own ways. In our own ways. Never forget. Never forget. Just like how I'll never forget my Kaoris, my favorite waifus. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do, like, the 150 pulls and see how long this takes. I'm just curious how long it'll take. Like, how long will 100k jewels take with single pulls? Because, oh, dang. I might have, like, a hard stop at, like, in an hour or so. I didn't realize we've been streaming for... Well, I want to stream for at least, like, 3 or 4 hours. So, we'll see how it goes. Hard to tell you, but the game I'm closing down on my birthday. Dude, Helix, that hurts, bro. That hurts. Preferred Season 1 anime? I mean, like, Season 2 was very emotional. Season 1 was, like... Season 1 was a lot more nonchalant, but I felt like Season 2, it had, like, more weight or something. And it was weird, because, like, I was thinking of, like, Season 1 of, like, Princess Connect, and I was like, there's no way they can do any better than this, because... You know, Season 1 was, like, just a fun ride. Like, I could just turn that on, and then, like, turn my brain off, and then, like, this is nice. And then Season 2 was like, oh, I have to pay attention just a little bit. Because they had, like, more story in it, right? Saying, what's that about? So, Cygames America and Europe, they're probably preparing to watch Uma Musume and, like, some other games, I'm assuming. Maybe they're doing it from, like, a publishing perspective so that they don't have to go through Bandai Namco, or they don't have to go through, I don't know, some third party. They just want more of the proceeds. They probably want more control. And, you know, Cygames is a pretty big, like, gaming company in the space, so it kind of makes sense. Like, they want to just own their IP through and through. If Princess Connect can land back into their hands, of course, that would be really nice. This is just a guess. Maybe, like, Crunchyroll is asking for too much, or it might be, like, stuck in, like, paperwork, right? Where, like, Crunchyroll and Cygames EN, they had, like, a deal, but they can't come to a consensus because, you know, paperwork and it's just taking too long, whatever. Yeah. What's up, Ananta? Season 1 with Konosuba, Season 3? True, Torterra, true. Everyone felt like more building characters up since there were so many. Yeah. Hopefully they will revive EN. I would hope so too. Like, if they do revive EN, I don't think anyone would really complain. Like, I don't know. Like, if I could just be... If they could give me like 100,000 jewels, just something. Just something. JP community is so competitive, it's not even funny. I'm not sure if you can transfer to Southeast Asia like servers because they have like they're entirely different. Like I feel like the Taiwanese is like Taiwanese, and then like Korea is like Korean, like that. And that made me love the anime is Karu. He's the black cat playing with the other 3 in episode 2. Yo, that was a moment. I remember that. I remember that. When Karu was like starting to go rogue and stuff, and she was like doubting her thoughts. She's like, "Am I doing the right thing?" Like, probably not. Imagine President get go to the new side games. Dude, I feel like the new side games needs to take ownership of World Flipper as well, because that game looks like it's gonna shut down like hard. I know like World Flipper, I think it's with whoever does Guardian Tales, Cacao Games. I think it's with that publisher, but I don't know. Just side games. I'm pretty sure they just want more control over the advertising and how the game is viewed. Because all Crunchyroll does is like advertise that they publish Princess Connect on their website, and they're like, "Hey, play Princess Connect." That was like, as far as I know, that was like their most advertising, where they would work with content creators. Yeah, I didn't see much fanfare outside of that. But the cool thing is you still get to see Princess Connect art in bigger conventions. Like, I saw that for like Anime Los Angeles. There was Princess Connect merch here and there, like in the Artist Alley, and of course in like AX there was like Princess Connect merch. So that was cool. Season 2, Karu and Pekko. Yeah, their Yuri bait got really strong. Karu's and Pekko's, their Yuri bait got hella strong. Now like Yuri bait isn't a thing. Now it's just straight up Yuri these days, which is really nice. It's a lot better to spend your hard-earned money to the OG publisher. True. I agree, Jalen. True. But yeah, I definitely wailed on like JP. I gave them a lot of my money. I wonder how they would revive it. Like, where would be the starting point? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure like where they could possibly start. That would like make sense. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't see where you could be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like play Princess Connect now. We're gonna start off where like ideally you would start on a pre-fest banner like Christina and like Mimi, because those 2 units, or you start like right when summer happens or whatever, because summer is technically coming. So I don't know. Maybe they continue where we left off. I have no idea. It would just be really nice if they did something right. Yeah, it's the Karen's feet are gonna be tied after all these polls. True. True. Our pinball game? Yeah. Yeah. The pinball game. I saw a single ad on pre-con for YouTube. I mean, I saw it all the time when I was watching like Trash Taste. They would talk about Princess Connect, like, hey, play the game, whatever. But I think they have like some mutual understanding with Crunchyroll. Wailed on EN? Still, yeah. I mean, I still put some money in EN. My money back, please. Yeah, no. I mean, I spent some money, but I didn't go too crazy. I went crazier on JP because I wanted to catch up and like cover more content for Princess Connect. But eventually, I personally like life just caught up to me, and yeah, it can be difficult sometimes to like log into a game. Like, this is why I can't play Genshin Impact, because I can't imagine what it's like for a Genshin Impact content creator, because Genshin Impact feels like it's an actual full-time job when there's a new content drop, like there's like a new patch that drops. Like, I feel like for the next like 72 hours as a Genshin player, you're like right on top of it, talking about every single gear, talking about every single like character build, whatever. They're like freaking monsters, like the way they produce content and stuff. But there's some people who don't like produce it right there on the spot. They wait like a couple months or whatever. But man, like Genshin Impact content creators, they're different. They're like grinding Twitch while making YouTube at the same time. Just makes me sad about the money I spent. I wouldn't be too sad because a lot of that money went to either helping your clans out and just creating better relationship with others. And honestly, that money would have probably went to, I don't know, loans or going out to eat or whatever. But the memories that you had, well, I'm not saying like good to spend money on gambling. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying like you spent money on things that created really good memories at that moment, at that time. And I spend money all the time on things that are really useless all the time. But I still treasure those memories. Like I don't regret buying like the monthly pass and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't regret my time playing Princess Connect and investing in it because I remember when Princess Connect launched and everyone was like, "F Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll is like the worst," and that's still true. That hasn't changed by any means. But I'm glad there was some of us who were able to play the game and enjoy it for what time. I'm glad it didn't shut down within months or whatever because I feel like that would have just been worse. I personally feel because like people were like straight up shafting this game before it even launched, but thankfully, we were able to get something out of it. Personally speaking, I like to spend my jewels. I got Luna, nice. Genshin is pain in the butt. Yeah, it's like both with that, right? With Genshin, haven't deleted that game last year. It's hard to play. Like I'll log in once in a while. You know what I mean? What's your best memory in this game? My best memory in Princess Connect still has to be like the clan battles and how I would stay up with other clan members. Literally staying up for like 5 days a week, just trying to make sure I get like my damage right, sitting on Discord calls and stuff like that. Yeah, my best memories is really like just talking with you guys, being on stream, and going over the banners, going over clan battle. It's just I can't pick a single moment. It's every single moment that I get to spend time with y'all. I think that's like my favorite thing. Even though I'm coming back when the game is ending, like this to me is still like a really awesome moment just to celebrate how amazing this game is, and hopefully it can be revived by Cygames EN or whatever. That would be amazing. Give me a shout out, of course, Helix. Sub to this man. He wants the subby wubbies. I'm just playing the game for 2 months now and I do daily mission. See, that's the pain with Genshin. Is like you play hardcore and then even doing the daily missions is tough as hell. Because you gotta walk around and everything, especially on your phone. Oh man. Like I feel like the only way to properly play Genshin is on like your PC or actually like an actual device that can handle it. You know what I mean? But it's just not meant. It's not meant. Bro, is Japan server not closing? I love this game. No, Japan server is not closing, Kanagara. But yeah. What do you think of H&R's boring game? No, I love Honkai Star Rail. I'll do like, is it worth a hype like sort of video. But to be short with it, I think it's really fun. Like, check out my beginner's guide in case you guys want some thoughts. I sort of sprinkle them on there. I played the CBT like multiple times, and just jumping back into the game gets me excited every single time. It's just like one of those games where it's just really fun to play, especially on a daily basis, and it works well on my phone. I already put it like on my phone. And it plays pretty. Doesn't play good. It plays decently. It looks like poop, like pixelated poop, but it plays better than Genshin, that's for sure. Like, CR's the automatic death sentence? Yeah. Only EN version. Genshin is like repetitive doing the daily abyss or event and repeat. I mean, yeah. The thing is, though, is if you interact, there's a lot of real people who actually play Genshin. As like, Genshin is like, this is gonna sound really messed up, but I'm gonna have to say it. Genshin is like the Naruto or Dragon Ball Z for people who like anime these days. I'm not capping when I say that, alright? Like, I know so many people from conventions who literally associate it like Naruto or Dragon Ball Z because they just grow up with it. Like, there's a bunch of high schoolers who will go to malls and like be Genshin characters, and it would be like if you made friends with Princess Connect and you would cosplay. Well, you can't because everyone's waifus, but you would cosplay and in the mall with your friends because you like that game so much. I've never seen anything like that for Genshin. I've literally never seen any other game do that, where people will go out in public with their friends in cosplay and just hang out because they love that gacha game so damn much. Even fake Grand Order people will not do that. They will not do that. And that's like one of the most popular gacha games ever. But yeah. You don't have to use the there's no VPN server for Princess Connect. Yeah, you quit at AR-45. Yeah, it did get boring. It's just because it took so long for any until they decided to stop running it. Takata saved, yeah. I wasn't complaining until they literally just stopped doing stuff, which is funny because we thought like Crunchyroll would be like, oh, you're gonna mess up on free summons or whatever. They didn't do that. They just stopped. They just stopped. This, yeah, and it feels like they were gonna let Umaya go with any other publisher. If they happened with Recon, I'm hoping like Psy Games actually publishes Uma. That's a hope. All the predictions that Sierra would censor or modify the polish is pretty overblown. Well, I mean, I feel like that happens with every gacha game. Like literally every gacha game. It kind of, I'm sure like eventually Honkai Star Rail's hype will die down and people will start getting political and talk about censorship and all that stuff. Honkai runs fine, but at 60 FPS it gets really hot. Yeah, no, Deco, same. Sad that it's closing before the JP server collab. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Agree with you, it's like the new Dragon Ball Z. See, Armored Xeno? Right? It's crazy! Like, it's so weird how Genshin is like that. It's so weird. It is so weird. The JP version get English subs? I hope so. Cosplay as Yuki? Yeah, people do want me to cosplay as Yuki. It's just a lot of... I would have to commission someone for that. I really would. Genshin is fun. Genshin is fun in its own ways. Genshin is fun when you're actually talking to someone IRL. Genshin isn't fun when you're talking to like some dude who's like, your build is like trash or your character's trash. Like, the real life Genshin community is actually really freaking cool. Like, a lot of the voice actors are really nice. Except for the Tainari one. If you know what happened to the Tainari one, then you know there's a new Tainari one. Oh, he got a 3-star. Nice. Might try a Blue Archive. This is the one I told you to... Yeah, Blue Archive is pretty good. JPVAs carry Genshin. They do. They carry pretty hard. Yuki is Kazuma from Konosuba. Just silent. Same energy. Yo, we got her. I think this is my first copy of Chiryu. Pretty sure. But nice. She looks so freaking adorable, bro. Lisa VA, true. You know when Uma Global's coming out? I'm not sure. If I was a predicting man, maybe in 2024. I don't think it's gonna release in 2023. Just because like it's already pretty damn stacked, and the marketing campaign isn't strong enough for it. I think usually games like to do like a 6 months to a year worth of like building up hype in some ways. That's just a prediction. Princess Connect Redive JP, true. I got Huta and Yalan and their weapons and stopped playing the Genshin. Those are pretty damn good waifus and people love them both. Once Precon ends, which is sad, I'm thinking of trying out Path to Nowhere. That one's a pretty good one. I think Path to Nowhere, it was like my favorite game of 2023 or 2022. Because right now it's 2023. Yeah, it's my favorite gacha game of 2022. You can't go wrong there, especially if you like that style of gameplay. Had everything I wanted, so I had nothing to do. Yeah, I mean, that's Genshin. I feel like for the real gacha player, it's not the same as the actual Genshin fan. Because the Genshin fan plays based off of like their actual friends just talking and cosplaying and talking about the game. And the normal, like, because Genshin, people who play Genshin, they're normies. They're not gacha players. They're not gamers, a majority of them. Majority of them are like, pretty character, I like it, or look, I can summon, or whatever. Or like, I just want to be like them. You know what I mean? Like, people love Himbo Ito and his personality. Like, a lot of times, people like the personality and less about like their actual meta usage. Like, I've yet to meet an Ito cosplayer and been like, oh yeah, like, I have like an AR-50, AR-45, whatever Ito, and he has like the best gear, and I can clear like Spiral Abyss 9 to 12 or whatever. I don't know endgame that well. Regardless, none of them will ever talk about why they like Ito because of how meta progression they are, like how insane they are in the game. They'll talk about him because he's dumb and stupid and he's really funny. They talk about the personality, which I think is hilarious. Jiryu's so cute, yeah. Chirun, yeah. I remember like when you met Chiryu in the anime, she would just keep saying Chiryu all the time. Konosuba might get EOS too. No, Konosuba literally just transferred their publisher, so I don't think so. Got news, new gacha for Gacha channel, nice. Do be sad for both MOBA games. I spent money on both announced within a month of each other. Yeah, it's because like, you know, ever since COVID ended, people don't play as many gacha games as they used to. So, yeah. Bro, holy crap. At this pace, there's no way that I can... I spent like barely 1,000, like 10k jewels, like just getting to it. This is crazy. Oh, okay. Played Precon JP, nice. I simp for Zhongli. A lot of people simp for Zongdong, like a lot of people. A lot of people simp for Child too. He's insanely popular. Precon JP needs English, true. Even though the rates are not the greatest in HSR, game is still enjoyable to play. Yeah, no, like HSR is really fun because all of the characters are actually good. Even the characters that people say are bad, they're actually pretty decent once you learn how to use them. It's actually more interesting to play Honkai Star Royale with the free-to-play units because you have to use your brain more. You can't just like curb stomp them because you have better units, which I think is really cool. Night. Yo, see you, Jalen. What a normie? Yeah, dude, there's a lot of freaking normies. I thought I was gonna miss Precon, especially Clan Battle so much. Yep. I mean, are you an Aoi lover? I mean, wouldn't be an Aoi lover. You don't like traps? What's wrong with you? Also, like, technically, is trap like the right pronoun these days? They're just like a them, right? Technically speaking. Alright, we're gonna start pumping through like these 10 pulls. Just so we can get through like the summons and everything. I shouldn't click though. I should probably watch the animation because it'll go too fast. Crap solos? Or what gacha do you enjoy the most? I'm gonna be honest with you. The gacha game that I enjoy the most, the one that really like ripped me and had me like playing hardcore, was either Epic 7 or 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. And the only reason why is because I first started playing gacha games hardcore with both Epic 7 and 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. You know, it's like the first time, like you have like, it's not the first gacha you played, but it's the first time a gacha game has clicked with you. And then once the first gacha game clicks with you, all the other gacha games, they don't click as hard because they're not as like interactive in some ways. They don't feel the same. I don't know how to describe it because I know a lot of us get like gacha burnout after playing so many gachas. You're like, oh, this feels the same. It doesn't feel like new or different or whatever. It just feels like a rinse and repeat dailies, whatever. 7 Deadly Sins, it had like different gameplay. Epic 7 had like overtly, like it had layers in its gameplay. So that's what really helped me. But Princess Connect obviously changed everything because I was getting busy. And I was like, these characters are insanely adorable, and I love them pieces, and the community was great. So that eventually, like, Princess Connect was like a growing relationship, whereas Epic 7 and 7 Deadly Sins, they were like flings. They were like, oh, this is cool. Princess Connect was like the long term, you know, the one that's actually worth to stick around for, because the monetization for both of those games, it's not fun. Put it that way. No trap is now frowned upon by most non-Western peeps. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that. I used to play Grand Cross, same with Grand Cross. Epic 7 was too grindy, cleared one arc, but then got stuck. Yeah, no, I feel that. Epic 7 was like insanely grindy. It was like, it's like the epitome of like a grindy gacha game. Like, I was like, give me skip tickets or autos something. It was terrible. Bitter Nix. I was that way with Dragalia Lost. Yeah. Like, there's something where it, like, clicks, and you're like, oh my god, this is, like, really fun, and I can play this forever. Eventually, like, you put it down, and then you start getting used to gacha systems. And then you find like the gacha system that finally works with you and the way you actually like to play daily. Because the issues was with Epic 7 and after probably lost 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, I couldn't play those games every single freaking day. There's too much grind involved in order to keep up with any of that stuff. Like Epic 7 was an endless gear grind, and then freaking what's it called? 7 Deadly Sins, like it was endless farming. Exactly, you're talking true. The same with me after Nikkei clicked with me. No way, like I'm liking any other gacha game, like I with a new game, but I can't. Yeah. Like there's something about certain gacha games where it'll click and you're like, oh, I can play this, and it's actually fun. And then all the other gacha games are just like, ugh. It feels like I'm doing a chore. It doesn't even feel like a game. It just feels like I am going through it, so to speak, for the sake of going through it. Alright, we're at 87,000 jewels left. Nice. What I play now? I suggest Honkai Star Rail. My suggestion. When I'm playing gacha game, prioritize meta. Now it's a waifu all the way. Yo, we got a 3-star. Yeah, it's definitely like waifu all the way now because you don't have like some sort of story connection in the game. Meta progression will eventually just burn you out, in my opinion. Would you play this game if Side Games finds a new host? No. Simply because clan, I don't want to. Oh, we got IO or EO. I don't want to disrespect Princess Connect people who play like clan battle because I don't have time to commit to clan battle. Like, I don't have free time like I used to anymore because I like to work out and then on-site work every single day, and then sometimes I like to read, books, or sometimes I go to school. Sometimes I study for like certifications and stuff. It's just IRL crap. Like, I don't know what it is. Like as you get older, you tend to focus more on just really boring, stupid crap. And for some reason, like I can still play games for 20 hours straight. I don't care. But gacha games don't feel the same. Oh, we got another 3-star. Nice. I don't know why that is. It sounds really bad to me. But I would definitely be there for the launch of Princess Connect. Absolutely. But I can't play long term. It would be disrespectful for me to join a clan and not be able to properly support them. I think it's just what kind of grind can you tolerate? Yeah. It's can you tolerate the grind of a gacha that isn't too cumbersome for your style? Plus, you like the way the characters look. Homo, welcome home. Like Nikkei, I feel like is a really good daily grind gacha because it's not too intensive. The waifus look great. The community is decent. All the things like that. Like it ticks a lot of boxes. I think Path to Nowhere does the same thing with like dailies and stuff. I think Project Neural Cloud does the same thing as well. So I'm enjoying my time playing Honkai Star, waiting for Black Clover Rise of the Wizard King. I'm pretty sure that one's gonna be good. And I love Honkai Star Rail. Just don't push to like AR35 or whatever. Because literally, the next content update, I don't think it's going to be in at least 2 weeks to a month from now. So, and you can literally beat, because I'm about to beat all of the Honkai Star Rail story content like tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I can get it done all tomorrow if I really push, if I wanted to. Because some people already beat the entire game today. And there's literally nothing that you can do in Honkai Star Rail for the next 6 to 5 weeks. So, except, grind your gear, beat Forgotten Hall, and beat the simulated universe, which is really fun. But if you have no connection to the storyline in Honkai Star Rail, I played the CBT, so I know what's going on, and that's why I can sort of skip through the story. And every single quest, for the most part, it's translated a little bit funny. Like, in the sense, like, it's funnier. Like, I feel like they refined the translation for Honkai Star Rail. It seems like more like actual slang that people would use. But yeah, Honkai Star Rail, all the way, that's my recommendation. At least until like other games like release, right? I'm waiting for other ones. I feel like Gacha is really into themselves. Have been shut down. Like Exos, Regalia, Pecan, Alchemy Stars. Well, Alchemy Stars is still a thing in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is shutting down. Much more time till shutdown? Only until it's less than 24 hours. Have you played any MMO games? I played Maple Story for a bit, but that's like it. And I tried to play Lost Ark, but kind of fell off of it. As I get older, I find it hard to enjoy the Yeah, it's just because like you Fortuna, like some games they don't scratch the itch of like new discovery like the way I felt that as a kid. Like for example, Zelda, the newest one that's coming out, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a new experience. That's going to be a fun game to play. It's the same thing with Gacha. I need something not new, but something that feels engaging, something that just feels like I'm not playing a game that I've played before. That's the feeling I need to have. And plus, I actually need to like the story. So, there's a couple of things when it comes to that, right? Um, Now I'm only playing Nikkei, a little Genshin here and there, and now Star Rail. That's a pretty good mix. I like that. Wonder why side games don't have Uma and Precon as one global game like with their other games. I think it's because those two games in particular are huge commercial successes for them. Like Uma alone in JP, like it's a cash game. Like that thing makes money, money. You know what I mean? Same thing with JP. And they want that same quality, that same sort of live stream aspect. Because think about it this way, you know how Genshin Impact, they do a live stream specifically for the EN community. They do live streams specifically for different languages. Technically speaking, Cygames should do the same thing for, you know, if they had one giant global server. When they do a live stream, it shouldn't be just in one language because you make so much money or whatever. At least that's the standard that I would keep them to. But, you know, maybe, like, I remember, like, the first live streams for Genshin, they were terrible because they were actually live. Now they're pre-recorded, and it just, well, I mean, I think they're semi-pre-recorded or something. They're scripted, at least. It's not all natural, and it just comes off a little bit better, a little bit more professional. So, I'm probably, I've been in both profession, but today I'm going to lose one of my professions. Feel it, Rex. Am I going to be quitting Nikkei for HSR? Nikkei has only been giving me spooks ever since Modernia banner. It took like 67k. Yeah, I think that's like the rough part with Nikkei is like when you actually like hit pity, because like pity in that game is hard. How grindy is HSR? It's not grindy. Yeah, it's not grindy at all. What's nice about HSR is like the dailies are faster, and not to mention like you can play at your own pace. And people who are like, you can who have tier lists, you can literally build like the free to play characters, the characters that they provide to you, and you're gonna look like a big brain when you beat the game without having to use like, you know, freaking all the meta characters that you need to have or whatever. But yeah. Me got Modernia and on Dorothy banner. Nice. I still haven't, like, I haven't touched Nikkei in forever. But I would say Honkai Star Rail is definitely a lot less time consuming than Genshin Impact. That's the biggest thing for me. Genshin Impact's daily loop, the gameplay, everything about it, it was way too time hungry. Honkai Star Rail, it is not time hungry whatsoever. It respects, you know, that you can actually only grind for like 20 minutes. I'm not saying the gameplay is better or faster or whatever. It has the same systems under the hood, but everything just doesn't feel as, you know, lengthy because it's not an open world. And to me, that's an advantage, personally speaking, just because I don't have that time anymore. You know what I mean? Played version of visual novel. I've tried playing visual novels, but most of the visual novels that I play, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they're like, you know, are 18 plus games. So yeah, I'm getting old and busy. I just like to play idle games now. Zasu, no, I feel it. I feel it, man. Sometimes I was like looking for idle games on Steam, and like, what's the most interesting one that will actually grab my attention? I like none of them grab my attention. Like I have to jump on a phone game. Phone idle games are just better, in my opinion, than PC idle games. Maybe because, you know, on phone they're like cracked out of their mind and they've made a game that's like good for like churning endorphins, whereas like PC games are like actual PC idle games where like we expect you to wait or whatever. I have no idea how to describe it. I'm making a great choice. I didn't like it much. I mean, you know, Nikkei is a pretty decent game. Put E7 main Nikkei inside HSR. Yeah, I mean, like the thing is though, there's no such thing as like, oh, this is the best gacha out right now in my opinion, because a lot of the games suit particular tastes. Like Nikkei is, I'm gonna say it, one of the best waifu collectors It competes with Azure Lane with better gameplay. I mean, Azure Lane is the better waifu collector, but some people don't like, you know, the bullet hell ships and whatever, and, you know, not too much control to it. And yeah, but Nikkei, you know, it's pretty much just you stare at waifus, and it's really nice and it's easy, and it's a daily loop that's pretty fast paced, and it's as grindy as you need it to be, but not too grindy. So there's something there for everyone. The games are Nikkei, its mains, and Counterside, and yeah, Counterside is pretty good, and HSR whenever, yeah. Yeah, the nice thing about HSR is like it doesn't have to be a main game. It doesn't have to be like a Genshin worthy level game. Like you're committing hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay. That's why I like it personally. Watching any anime or games. Yeah, I still recommend playing Counterside. That's a fun game. Any animes do you happen to check out? Summertime Render. I watched halfway through of Summertime Render. I think Summertime Render was one of the better animes. I'm of course watching the Umamusume anime. I'm watching Oshinoko. That hour-long episode was peak. It's still one of my favorite moments in anime. Like Oshinoko, like really broke my heart, and I binged the entire manga. Read like all 117 or 20 chapters, whatever it was. I read that. I literally finished the anime and read the entire thing and stayed up until 2 a.m. because I loved it that much, and it still couldn't fill the void of how much I missed freaking I. But yeah, I'm like obsessed with that. Nice, we got a 3-star. And then yeah, the new Gundam anime, Mercury of the Witch, that one's pretty good. We got Akino. She gives me like Ito vibes. But yeah, and I'm watching Demon Slayer because, you know, I'm a basic anime boy. Yeah, you know what I mean? Demon Slayer is just pretty. I'm watching a bunch of anime. I'm always watching. People that play Nikkei, is it fun? It's fun. If you like, you know, if you like more simplistic gameplay and more shooting style mechanic. For me, Nikkei didn't click only because like I couldn't play that game in public, bro. Like I couldn't. Like I couldn't sit next to my friend and be like, yo, you playing Nikkei? And it's like, yeah, I play Nikkei, but we're not gonna play it next to each other. You know what I mean? Like you can play Nikkei in public, but I've never seen a summon circle for Nikkei. Got like 10 phones all around, and everyone's like summoned from Eternia. You only see that for like Genshin or whatever. But maybe I'm being too much of a normie. I just couldn't get into Nikkei as well after a certain time frame. I think like the early hype where everyone loved volume and now no one loves volume, that was pretty fun. And then I think it got like too focused on like meta progression and stuff. It just fell into like that gacha loop for me, I guess. Yeah, Nikkei does have like a good story. Love my sweet girl. Yo! Anne came home? I didn't have an Anne. Oh no, I did have an Anne. Never mind. I got mine. I still need uni. Here. HSR, Princess Connect, JP, Northcloud, Counterside, Black Clover. Dude, a lot of people really are waiting for that Black Clover game. That's pretty hype. That's nice, because that... No one has talked about the 7 Deadly Sins like new game that's gonna be published by Tencent. I think it's Tencent or NetEase, one of the two. But yeah, I'm surprised. All right, we're not doing that. Okay, and now, yeah, we're not doing that. So we're at 68,000. I'm gonna do some single pulls again because why the hell not? Oh, it's forcing me to do it. That's so cheap, bro. Is it funny that I'm gonna try to talk over you when it comes out, though the studio just announced EOS of their game I played of theirs? Talked P didn't announce their EOS, but the studio that makes Talked P announced an EOS for another game. I think people are just like really tightening their budget these days. That's what it is. I don't like the controls for which game. Oshinoko is fantastic. You're right. Nothing wrong with you say you Davis King. Yeah, no, Oshinoko is like, I'm obsessed, man. Like with that Idol song, I am legitimately obsessed. That is like it was like because when people were talking about, like, the first person who talked about Oshinoko was Chaotic, and I saw it like #1 on anime lists everywhere. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out, see what happens. I watched like the first couple of minutes, and I was like, oh, this gives me like Umamusume idol vibes. I'll give it a chance. And then 20 minutes pass, and I'm like, yeah. After like 15 to 20 minutes, I'm like sucked in. You know how an anime just sucks you in? Like, it's very rare though that gacha games like suck me in. You know what I mean? Where it's like I get lost in time. Like, I forget that I'm playing the game, and all I want to do is upgrade my characters and make them buff as hell. Like, when I play a good gacha game, I'm like, I don't even want to make a guide. I don't want to think. I just want to play the game. I just want to enjoy the gameplay. Everything else can F off. Like, I don't care about my chores. I don't care about dinner. I don't care about eating food. I don't care about reading. I don't care about, like, nothing. Only thing that matters is I play my damn gacha game. It is so rare for me to feel that feeling. I almost feel it for Honkai Star Rail, but not all the way. I definitely felt it for Princess Connect. I definitely felt it for Epic 7 and 7 Deadly Sins, Grand Cross, but I haven't felt that sense of loss in time for a gacha game in freaking forever. And it kind of pisses me off, and it's the reason why I stopped making so many videos for gacha games, was because I didn't get that feeling of satisfaction like when I played a gacha game. I wanted it so bad. Like, I wanted to love these games so bad, especially the new ones that were coming out, but I could not love them. It makes me feel really bad, and that's why I can't make videos daily anymore. And it feels bad. Like, the same thing sort of happened with Princess Connect. Like, I don't, like, I'm thinking too much while I'm playing the game, which sounds stupid. I know it sounds stupid, but that's just how I felt. Do it, no shame. Play it in public. Dude, yeah, I should just play Nikkei in public. You know, it was like the craziest thing was when I lived in Japan, like, some business people would straight up like watch Prawn like in the public train station, like it's like a goddamn TV episode. They're like this. And like, you know, someone's just getting it. You know what I mean? Just getting it. And I was like, bro, it's not okay. Oh my god, face smile. You slap Viper's live properly and I sit there on my desktop and say, that's peak. Oh, company, Tencent? Yeah, no, for real. But Tencent, like, they kind of have like a huge dominance over the thing. The 7 says is good, looks quality, but I heard power creep. Yeah, no, power creep is some of the worst things I've ever seen. As for anime new ones, I'm watching another. Yeah, I'm watching another. Actually, I'm not watching that. I'm watching I Gotta Cheat Skill Another World. I'm watching Hell's Paradise. That's a good one. I'm watching Kamikatsu as well. I want Ashikajo, but the OP song slaps because no, I love Yasubi. Yeah, pretty much like this season is a lot better than the previous season. And for those wondering, I love isekai trash anime. Like, freaking, I hate myself. I feel like I'm Garnt, you know, Giga, the guy who does anime reviews. If you don't know him, whatever. But I really love like that power fantasy, you know, reincarnated. I don't want to die or whatever, but I just think it's fun. You just like jump into a new world. You're strong as hell, and yeah. But I just don't understand. There's never good character development. They're always broken as hell. That's the only thing that pisses me off. I think like Rudius was like the only one who was like, who started out bare bones. But everyone's like, I got like some godly skill. But now isekais do some random twist where like, oh, I got reborn as a sword, or oh, I got reborn and I'm just like, you know, an idiot. Like in cheat skill. Like, he's buff as hell, but the man has like no sense of what's going on. I watched the wrong 7 Deadly Sins anime. Yeah, they're built different. Watching Prawn in public, they really are. Maybe his name is Takashi. Maybe. But yeah, I'm hoping, you know, all this like normal talk, just hanging out right here, gives you some moment of peace as things are going on. This is my favorite part about Princess Connect, was me just talking to the community, playing the game, actually talking about the things that I like. That's why I started YouTube, because all my normie friends, they don't like anime, I don't like playing video games, especially with anime. Like, God forbid you play a game with like freaking, you know, anime waifus or whatever in my normie lifestyle. My God. Everyone, yeah. This is like the only place where I can be I can be real with myself, you know what I mean? I can actually talk about the things that I like. It's nice. Fortunately, the animation for Kamikatsu is getting dirty. Ending of the manga first episode. Dude, Kamikatsu's CGI is so hilarious, man. That that stuff is hilarious. When I saw that bowl or whatever the hell that thing was, I lost it. And then I saw like the CGI for the fox. The CGI in Kamikatsu is the most dirtiest stuff I've ever seen. Like ever. It is atrocious. It reminds me of almost, what is it, X-Arm? It's hilarious. Isekai then die multiple times like Subaru. Well, ReZero is getting another season, so that's gonna be fun. Should I play the JP version? 100%. You should definitely play the JP version of Princess Day. It's easy to catch up to. Just focus on 6 stars, beat the story. You'll be catching up in no time. I feel work when I'm in school. I'm the only one who watches anime in the entire school. Bro, isn't that annoying though? That's so annoying when you're like the only dude who like actually likes anime. It is the most annoying thing I ever get to experience. I'll be the only one in a club or whatever, and I'll be like sipping a drink, whatever, partying, dancing. Welcome home, Ilya. I still want uni. It would be really nice. And I'll be thinking like, man, I could be watching some anime right now or whatever. And I'm like, man. One day, you're right. People, those that understand, is done in purpose. What do you mean done in purpose? Do we know the exact time when Princess is no more? I know the PST time, so the exact time it's going to be shutting down is going to be 6 p.m. PST. So that is going to be, or 5:59 PST. That is going to be in 22 hours, I believe. Excuse me, something like that. It's soon. It's less than 24. Just know that. Your friends do not like anime or playing videos. That's sad, man. You need your friends IMO. I mean, like, it's the, I'm gonna age myself. It's the time frame that I lived in. Like, I lived in a time where anime just wasn't a common thing. So yeah, now my newer friends, the ones that I go to conventions with, and I've met them through conventions, I do all the things like that. Those ones, I can talk about anime all day. I can talk about One Piece, I can talk about Gacha games, whatever. Those are the friends the new friends that I've made. My current adult friends, all of them are getting married, they're getting kids, they're, you know, putting money on their house loan. Just all the adult stuff. They're worried about their taxes, making sure their kids go to college, making sure, like, you know, their back pain is taken care of. Just stuff like that. They're in shape. Oh, bro, did you do your taxes? Just crap like that. You know what I mean? It's just real life crap. It's like, oh, what am I eating for dinner? Oh, I think we're gonna have like turkey salad or whatever. Or we're gonna go out to Sizzlers or Chili's. Just really like crap that numbs your brain. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about any of that stuff. Or, hey, did you watch the latest episode of like blah blah blah's latest hit on HBO? Oh man, like, I do it for a reason. It's like when you talk about sports and NFL, because you have to talk about it so that your coworkers don't think you're a freaking weirdo. You have to talk about these things so you don't look like you're a goddamn psychopath. Even though I already know I'm a freaking psychopath, because I'm, like, you know, different. I like different things. And I have to watch things that other people like. But that's just the world and generation that I live in. And it's not that I hate it. I just don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy anime and waifus and, like, games. So, yeah. Relatable, I lived in a time when anime got you labeled as weird or worse. It's not as much more mainstream. I won't hate any fandom as long as it isn't toxic. Exactly, Faint Smile. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you ain't toxic, like, we're gonna be friends, like, no matter what. Like, I consider most of y'all, as long as you're you know, not too horny. We're pretty much friends, you know? Just don't flash like anime booba in front of my face like 100% and talk about how much you want to clap someone's cheeks. That's just weird. I get it. You like your waifu. That's fine. Tell me how like you actually, like their personality or whatever. We can have a conversation on that. But I don't know. I can't. I will tolerate the world, but I refuse to do it on a daily basis. Like I don't want to hang out with someone on my off time talking about that. If it makes any sense. Yeah, game studio who's making Tokyo announced. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that for Card Fight. Vanguard Zero. It was the end game I played so much I died because the game got too expensive for people to spend on. That's really weird when a card game like like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Duel Links, that's still going, I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure like Card Fight Vanguard Zero, that's a really long game. Princess said JP is fast, everything you do there's fast, you can catch up real quick. Yeah, no, it's the easiest game to catch up to. Like, for real. Like, I'm pretty sure if you transfer any of your knowledge from Princess Connect EN into JP, you follow the same rules, bring a tank, bring a healer, and then like 3 DPS or like a support and a DPS, whatever. And you just go for 6 stars, farm your 6-star characters, because 6 stars are absolutely busted in JP. You will, become like a force of nature in JP. For anyone who's transferring, just get to the portion where you can start farming 6 stars, save your currencies for pre-fest and all that stuff, and beat the storyline because, and maybe like focus on like, 5 characters at a time or 10 characters at a time. Don't upgrade too many characters in case you want to like catch up story-wise. You can start building other characters once you have like, your base team that can keep tackling content and keep farming. Like, don't spread yourself too thin for those who are transferring to JP. It's like my biggest recommendation. I just want to spend my 158 jewels, and I can't believe the new character in the first 10. That never happened to me before ever. Yeah, dude, it's like the end of service luck that's happening right now. Like, I feel like everyone's kind of getting it. They're just like, hey, yo, I'm getting all the characters that I want. Oh, I still play and talk about NBAs with my 3 childhood friends, being like a nerd in a coffee shop. A good friend is a godsend. Yeah, dude, that's some king stuff right there, man. Like, I would treasure those friends. As long as they're not scumbags or turn into weird people, yeah. Like, I would love a friend. But, I mean, I do have friends that I can talk anime with, but none of them, all of them I've mostly met in the past, like, year or so. I don't know them too well. I don't trust people easily. Just because it gets harder to trust people as you get older, right? So, yeah, Game Studio became too great with how much you need to spend on to make anything. That's really sad. I don't like it when... I mean, obviously, no one likes it when a gacha dev starts to raise prices. I don't understand why side games, or not side games, Crunchyroll decided to shut down Princess Connect. Like, I really don't, because from a financials perspective, everything made sense. I think the only thing that probably didn't make sense to them was it didn't make enough money, and maybe it took too many like ad space and resources for them, and they thought it could be better utilized and they could advertise a different game that could make them more money. But honestly, I'm pretty sure it made decent amounts for what it had. Or keep fighting the good fight and never be ashamed of watching anime. 37 still 10 plus shows. 700 I'm proud to be recommend shows and have conversations with other weebs. Oh, dude, no, trust me, I'm the same. Like, super size, I'm turning 30 this year. As young as I look, I am turning 30, so we're sort of like in the same like age bracket, right? Even though I can still pass as whatever age someone wants me to be. Just the way I carry myself. Usually people are like, there's something off about you where you don't seem like your typical 18, 21-year-old or whatever. But yeah, no, I'll talk anime with people who actually like anime, but I will never do it because it's been ingrained in me so long. Like, I'll never talk about anime on like a regular basis to normal people. Only because like normal people are just annoying. Like when you talk about weather or whatever, this is also why I can't be in a relationship with other people. Like, you know what I mean? Because I can't stand to be in another relationship where it's like, oh, we're gonna talk about I don't know, the latest popular episode that's going, or we're gonna talk about sports, or we're gonna talk about the hit drama, the K drama. I like K drama, by the way, but not something that I just regularly do. Yeah. That's the end of the line for me for Precon. I'm concerning about Blue Archive. I feel like Blue Archive is pretty healthy. They also have a pretty decent publisher, I think, right? Nexon is I would be a little bit worried about Nexon since they just transferred ownership for Kono fan, but I'm hoping it'll be okay. Maybe it's a cold Sony that made the call because they don't even. Yeah, no, I'm assuming so. Yeah, like Sony's different, you know. Sony seems to be like a more cutthroat, sort of like actual business, but I have no idea how deep like Sony's ties goes into Crunchyroll. Like, did some of you guys watch the Crunchyroll Awards this year? They actually had a stage, they actually had performers, they actually gave out proper awards instead of it just being like, you know, a PowerPoint slide. They got like actual streamers, like I think it was like Valkyrie and Saikuno who announced awards for Crunchyroll Awards. And that was just really cool. It felt like an actual event, like an actual thing where it's like, oh, we're finally celebrating anime because it's a proper piece of media. Like, I'm hoping one day like anime can also be in the Oscars. That would be really cool. Anime was super rare and taboo in my childhood life growing up. Yeah, it is a taboo. It just is. My fave thing about my job. I was at a conference and my work laptop was Nazi's trend. Or popped up and I was like, "What's that? That's not what's that, weirdo?" Oh yeah. We live in a different age, that's for sure. Are we talking about like Nazinatron, like the VTuber, who's now, who's with Bishojo and stuff? Also, like the Bishojo announcements where like Bebe and Silver Veil are not renewing their contracts was kind of weird for me, and how like they didn't like the way they were treated was really weird to me because I thought Bishojo pretty good. Like, I'm assuming like the business deals and all that stuff didn't go through for like those VTubers. It's just weird. The only game I play now, including EOS games, is D4DJ and certainly won't die soon, right? I don't think D4DJ would die. Like, D4DJ is highly popular. Ensemble Stars is highly popular. And Hatsune Miku. Those are like the 3 rhythm games that come off right of my head. Right off the top of my head that seem like they're really good. I learned at work with almost 0 normies now. Oh, that's good. No, I live in a very business-oriented workspace. Let's put it that way. I remember waking up at 6 a.m. on Saturdays to watch Dragon Ball Sailor Moon when I was 5 years old. Yeah, same, bro. Same. Well, I didn't wake up that early because, you know, I wasn't that dedicated to the cause, but I remember how, like, every single anime episode was never in order. And I remember how people were talking about, like, you know, Dragon Ball Z was so much better when you were a kid because you could imagine the fights that were going on instead of actually watching the animation. Because if you watch the actual animation of old school Dragon Ball Z, you'd be like, it didn't look like this. I bet they were doing like more punching and fighting in different like, you know, scenes and stuff. But I'm pretty sure as a kid, we were making up scenes where the anime just seemed cooler. Like all anime was cooler. Like, if you compare Dragon Ball Z's pacing and animation to, like, Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer, people would be like, this is trash. And my first dream, no worries, Lim. And Crunchyroll, as soon as I heard they'd be shutting down Princess Connect, I dropped all their games. Yeah, no, MA, that's the proper call, honestly. That's the correct call. Sad Gacha? Very sad Gacha. Nazuna... Oh, Nazuna from Call of the Night. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. I'm a huge like VTuber like aficionado in some ways. Like I don't watch them regularly. I just like keeping up with them. You know, Call of the Night was really good. When I was at conventions, there was a lot of people who were cosplaying as Nazuna from Call of the Night. Like a lot. Not playing anything from Crunchyroll, not supporting them too. Yeah, I don't think anyone would. No, Oscars don't mean anything nowadays. Actually, it's kind of off. If I win the Oscars, it's another. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I just want anime to get the proper recognition from like industry leaders, whether it's Oscars or whatever business celebratory thing. That would just be really cool. Like I love how like, you know, Was it Mugen Train for Demon Slayer? Like really hit it off. That was nice to see. Then we only got 3 accounts with Sealy, my main Bronya Sealy. Ryu, congratulations. Bronya Sealy will carry you through the game. One thing to note is you might want to bring March 7th and Natasha when you can pull for her. Or I would suggest, March 7th and Trailblazer, something like that, some sort of sustain. Because Sealy is a very resource hungry unit, let's put it that way. She's very the thing that makes Honkai Star Rail interesting is even though you pull really good characters, the skill point management is really difficult to pull off. So if you build like 2 DPSs at once, usually you're always constantly asking for a skill point, and there's very few units who don't need skill points or scale well with 2 DPSs on a team. A lot of the times, you're going to be only running 1 DPS in Honkai Star Rail. It's very interesting. It's the method that's personally worked for me the best. And you'll see a lot of content creators like Vulcan. He was running like a team with Trailblazers, like Tank, Serval, and then I believe it was Natasha, and then like March 7th, something like that, right? So that's like the team, quote unquote, for like free to play. Bandori, Project Sekai is also a good rhythm game. Yeah, Project Sekai I hear a lot about. It's my first. I think I've heard of Bandori in passing. Hi from Argentina Borg. This game I found your channel. Now so I'm watching you guys for this game here. Yeah, what's up? I'm not sure how to say your name, but I'm gonna call you Dominguez. Yo, thanks. That's much love to Argentina. I love all like the Latin American countries that checked out my games. It was kind of surprising. Like, you guys actually watch my content. Like, honestly, anyone who watches from outside the US of A, which is a lot of people, it surprises me. Because, that means Princess Connect is an actual, like, global community. Like, it actually affected more than just people in, like, the US of A. It's really cool to see that. I just started getting into VTubers. They're very different vibes. Dude, it's like anime, except cracked out with horny. You know what I mean? Like, VTubers, like, they're crazy, man. Like, there's, like, lore and all sorts of stuff with them in their own ways. Like, I don't know how they can create those personas, or if those personas are actually them. I don't know what's going on. Man, it must be hard to keep up, like, that character, or, whatever, like, sort of, like, without revealing yourself or whatever all the time. It must be difficult. Yeah, Bronya Sealy. It's really strong. I didn't want to get Silverwolf, assuming I don't get Sealy. Yeah, I'm interested in Kafka and Silverwolf because their damage over time capabilities is gonna be pretty damn good. Yeah, it would be nice to get both of them, and I think they would work great together because Silverwolf won't need to cast her skill all the time. The thing is, when you run a DPS in Honkai Star Rail, you shouldn't be running 2 skill point hungry like characters. Ideally, you have 3 characters that are okay with running a basic attack, or at least 2 characters that are okay with running a basic attack, because ideally you're not expending all of your skill points all the time, because you need to manage that stuff carefully in Honkai. It's in the top 10 for a majority of the guild until we got Maru. Nice. I didn't want to try hard anymore, having to hope up till 4 or 5 a.m. So I just quit all the same. Yeah. It's pronounced like that. Dominguez? Okay. It's pronounced like that? Okay. I don't want to say like the Basu? Bakwe? I don't know how to say that. Okay? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. But that's super cool, man. And yeah, it's crazy. Like, you were in a top 10 guild. The work that it is required to be in the top 10 for Princess Connect, it's insane. Like, actually insane. Like, I can't imagine what it's like to be a top 10 Princess Connect player, because I did it for a bit and I was losing my mind. Like, I did it for a couple months and I was like, there's no way I can maintain this ever. But you get to meet some really cool people and you become very, very good at the game very quickly. I remember when I was a kid and no one was around my age, like anime, and they used to say watch cartoons. It was hard to explain to them. It's not the same. Dude, it is so hard to explain still. I mean, people like now it's a little bit better. Now people understand. I mean, yes, it's cartoons, but it's a different vibe from like you can't be comparing freaking Naruto to Ed, Ed and Eddie or like freaking SpongeBob. That's a crime. You know, we all know that the best anime is Cory in the House. Don't get me wrong about that. But we gotta understand, there's a different vibe when you watch Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer and all the latest anime when there's literally blood gushing out of everything. Not the same as a cartoon. You can't compare it. Like, you really can't. Like, Mickey Mouse is built different from freaking, you know, like Gojo. Gojo and Mickey Mouse, those should never be in a conversation. If you saw Gojo and you're like, yeah, that feels like the same cartoon as Mickey, I would slap the shit out of you. I really would. I'd be like, you're crazy. There's something wrong. Yeah, second Mahuru. But man, I love D4DJ and the music from the game listening. Yeah, dude, when you land like taps and like, you know, when you land oops and beeps in the rhythm games, it feels really damn good. It feels really damn good. Got Cheerio, only missing Uni now. 115k to go. Bro, I still need Uni, man. Like, let me check really quick. I'm pretty sure I still don't have Uni. Do I have her? I got them. Oh, I'm missing a lot, actually. Jesus, hell. Oh my god. I'm missing 6 characters. I just want Uni, man. I just want... Because she's actually adorable, and I loved her in the anime. I doubt I can get these versions of the characters. Are they even in the banner? You got Magical Kasumi? Oh my god, that's hella lucky. I gotta say that. That's, like, insanely lucky. I'm trying reeling to get H, Mimi, Cheerio, and yeah, dude, I'm trying to get them too, man. Is it possible? Is it possible to get them? Okay, you can get Halloween Mimi. You can get Magical Kasumi Rin Ranger. It's possible. You say so. 0.0. Oh no. Wait. No, yeah, 0.071% chance. It's not even. I mean. I'm 55k deep. I gotta leave soon. Let's get to the 90. Get to the 90. I'm just missing one. Only Cheerio? God damn, you guys are lucky as hell, man. I want all these. They show up on the list, they're pullable. Yeah, dude, come on. I'm missing 6 characters, granted, I haven't summoned in a while. But it's crazy how I've gotten a bunch of 3-stars, don't get me wrong. I think, on average, every single time I pulled, we get roughly like 5 to 6 3-stars, I would say. Which is pretty damn good rates for, you know, Princess Connect. I think the base rates are like 4% now. Right? Is that the base chance for characters? I want to check that really quick. I need to fact check that. Let's see. Details. Raw rates. Oh, it's 2.5%? Never mind. This is insane that I would even, like, get characters at a 2.5% rate. 2.5 is, like, insanely low. I have 120k. About to summon away. Do it, man. Join the summon train. Join the summon train. Just burn it all. Burn every single gem that you got right now. I mean, you can also wait till tomorrow, whichever is easier, but we got less than 24 hours and stuff like that, so yeah. And I'm just, this is the one nice thing is like, you know how like I have like every single gacha person, you might have like a crippling addiction to summoning. This might be like one of the few times where it's like it's justified, where you can just literally blow your load. And it won't be like you're waiting for something, but you're sort of waiting for something, right? Did I get a like one Spirals D2? Yo! We got this version of You. I forget your name, I'm sorry. Rin, yeah. This is Ranger Rin. That's Fog. Dude, with 175k saved, I got the new Rin Mahuro on my tenor, and that was knowing the game was shutting down. Bro, that's crazy. Sure, yeah. Dude, it's crazy. I want every single character. Yeah, don't leave a single druid to... No, don't do that, man. Like, they don't deserve it. Take what we can get. Spend every single jewel. No, they're not allowed a single... Not a single set. Dude, not a single. Thanks, bro. Thanks. We got Rins, bro. We got Rins. Now I just need... I need more. I need more. More! Yeah, oh, that one meme. Oh, we got one right here. Asked for more, they gave us more. Thank you. But, you know, F Crunchyroll. What's wrong with you guys? Why are you shutting down the game? Or what is this? Oh, we got Jita. Waifu. From last... No, that's not you. She's from, Grand Blue, right? Jita? Pretty sure. I've seen her, like, all over, like, Grand Blue, like, marketing stuff. Pretty cool character and waifu. Already looking forward to all the new characters this year. Yeah. I just wanted to see... I wanted to summon for, like, a pre-fest or something. Honestly, that's what I was saving, like, these jewels for. I was like, oh, I mean, I'll jump into Princess Connect, do, like, a pre-fest or whatever, you know, do some lucky summons, what have you. I got, like, 100k jewels saved up. Like, I could do a summon session, like, at least 3 of them. Got 3 decent summon sessions left, like, 40k to pity. Yeah. Now I guess we just do this, I guess. There goes my 167k. It was well spent, Tunnel Snakes. It was well spent. I got Magical Sumi a few hours ago. Finally a very good PvP unit. Nice. They're only missing Ranger Rin? Dude, Ranger Rin should be dodging some of us, bro. Only gacha I played. Dude, Exotic Burrito, I feel it. Dude, 0.6% rage is actually the most garbage feeling I've ever had. Ever. It is so garbage. Like, But I'm happy that the free-to-play characters are really good and everything's viable. But my god, Kaori, the waifu, it feels terrible every single time I freaking look at it, man. It's never gonna get... It's like... I'm never gonna be okay with it, I think. Alright, I'm just gonna do tenors from now on. I have to be somewhere in a couple in an hour. I can barely talk. I only slept 3 hours today. I'm waiting for Pre-Fest banner on JP. State of Jules, waiting for that banner. Dude, the nice thing about JP is like you can actually, if you don't log in, you can save the polls. You stop to do the polls as soon as like the free polls are in. But also like free polls are like always a thing in JP as well, I feel. I'm sad. Yeah, same. King Polo. It's a bittersweet day, or bittersweet time, that's for sure. Like, Princess Connect, the memories it holds, the moments it had, nothing will ever replace it, that's for sure. And honestly, it's one of the few games that gave me confidence to just talk about anime in public, which is really crazy, you know what I mean? Because people were like, what do you do during, like, you know, difficult times or whatever? I would say a majority of my time was spent playing Princess Connect and creating content for Princess Connect. And, you know, it brought me a lot of joy, that's for sure. Alright, one of these needs to be Magical Kusumi or Uni or some character that I don't have. Okay, I don't... Yeah, oh no, I got Divine Amulets. I did have Oedo, Ninon. Really sad, you saved 200 plus Jewel and Ian without spending a dime and you expecting Princess Kokoro and Summer Ruka. This year is just a pain. Is it Summer... Yeah, but Summer Ruka's... Oh no, Summer Ruka. Was it free? Yeah, but Macer, I definitely feel that. Like, a lot of us save gems, you know? A lot of us... I feel like when I first started Princess Connect, I really jammed that mentality of just save your gems and pull for meta, or pull for the waifu that you like, because you can get through with almost all of the characters that they provide. The coolest thing about Princess Connect is, of course, you could farm for characters that you need. You can get them to 5-star, pretty decent ones, without having to pull on banners. Like, that's a gacha concept that no, it doesn't really exist. You know, Princess Connect is one of the few games where you can actually farm for characters and create them and get them to their highest rank. You know, max dupe them thanks to the arena, thanks to like the princess arena, thanks to clan battle, thanks to like the maps that you can farm them in. I feel like never like you can farm for like their pieces in other games, but it's there's no longer like a fair system where oh I can create this character 5-star within like 2 or 3 months. Like I don't think that exists. I think it would take like I don't know maybe 6 months for current Gacha games. Season and 3. I feel like season 3 is gonna be releasing in 2025 through 2026. I feel it. I don't think Princess Connect anime is anytime soon though because they're just getting done releasing the anime for Umamisume, you know, season 3 or not season 3, Top Road. And I feel like that's not gonna. It's gonna be finishing not next week, but the following week. There's only 4 episodes. It's just really weird that Side Games is releasing their anime episodes on YouTube only. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, they're not selling it to like a studio because you know how anime work is. You have a bunch of episodes, and then you technically sell it to you know Netflix or whoever. Someone will buy it, and then you know you get like some kickback based off of like you know advertising and whatever. But since it was 4 episodes, and I guess like it only made sense 4 episodes for budgeting and for story progression, I guess they couldn't sell it. But it's really crazy. Always lowering the rates every new game. Next time it's gonna be 0.5. Dude, that's probably true. I mean, I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt it. All I gotta say with that is like, I'm just happy that the game is viable with the low rates. If it wasn't, we would have a different conversation. That's for sure. Yeah, I heard about the news, Tariq, where Side Games America and Europe are the thing now. The only thing I have to say is like, I hope they announce something soon. It's giving. I'm pretty sure it's giving the global community a bunch of like anxiety and like really like crazy copium. But yeah, Blue Archive and Now's Fiction, you can do that too. Where? Oh yeah, like yeah, Blue Archive is probably one of the few games that can do it, like properly. I haven't checked out Alice Fiction. One of the main reasons I like Princess Connect is the menu designs. Dude, right? The UI was just so easy to understand. That was one of my favorite parts as well. It wasn't a UI that like hurt my brain or whatever. Oh, we got a copy of Nozomi. The original tank, the tank that carried us all. Bro, I'm gonna start hitting that like double button like right now. Yeah, I'm gonna start hitting the double button. I'm sorry, guys. Unless it's like rainbow, I'm gonna hit the double button. I'm getting tired. I'm falling asleep. It's got uni and all the units feels like a hollow victory. No, it feels good, man. It feels good. You did it in 10-ish minutes? Dude, how fast are you guys summoning? How did you do that? How did you do that? But then again, I guess you're, you know, I'm talking and doing other things and going through stories in my head, but my god, that's fast as hell. Got like fingers of lightning, you know what I mean? Like, confirmed when the EOS was confirmed. Yeah, no, it's sort of set in stone in its own right, but I'm hoping that you know someone can pick it up and you know pull it into a place where it was last left or whatever. This is so dirty that they did it on April, like an April Fool's joke, but it wasn't. I mean, a new person in a new server, I don't believe we can get our data backs from Crunchyroll. I don't think so either, and I think because you know Crunchyroll is now owned by Sony, and I don't know how Sony and Crunchyroll handle legalities and how much money they want for Princess Connect IP. I'm actually kind of curious how much they paid Side Games to obtain the rights to publish and you know produce Princess Connect in EN. Oh my god, Faint Smile. What in the world? I've been consuming your content for a long time, so I wanted to give you some love. My dude. Bro, thank you so much. I will I will put that money towards something in the studio. You know what? Faint Smile. I will buy like, I don't know, some sort of like vendor style art piece. I'm gonna okay, Faint Smile. I'm gonna buy like a pecorine like poster or a charm or something, and you know, it might be hard for you to see it because, or no, actually, I'll make a post of it, and I'll say like that was dedicated to this moment right here, right? Because that means a lot, and that's a lot of money, and I want to make sure I spend that money appropriately because you know it's something that we can remember within my room and something that I always look at and something that we can look at and be like, hey, like this was our last gacha money towards Princess Connect, because there's a lot of Princess Connect merch out there that I can buy, but I want to buy it from like an actual artist and a vendor. So I feel like that would be really cool. So huge love. Thank you so much, Faint Smile. I promise I will find. I'm also picky on like anime merch. You know what I mean? I have a particular style that I want, but best believe I will spend it on something like that. Those are for you that know how to play with. Says you're funny. Swimming quickly, but I'm skipping everything. Oh, okay, you're a savage. Feels good, man. You pay bills or something or whatever. It's all good. No, no, no. I want to dedicate it to Princess Connect. I really do, Faint Smile. I really want, like, not a pecorine figurine, but I love Princess Connect. Like, I want to spend that money on merch. You know what I mean? Proper merch, and I want to like, because I want to look at it. I want to remember this moment, just like how I spent money on Princess Connect. Like those were memories that were unforgettable, and I want to do the same thing with that money, so that it's forever ingrained into my head. Like that's a core memory now. You know how like kids we form core memories or whatever. Core memory. This moment was when we got like this pecorine or Princess Connect merch. It's just something cool, something to remember, and only like people who are in the live stream would know, or people who watch this video would know, like this is where that moment came from. And what's really cool is if we would get like a Karu like poster or some sort of merch where like it would be a faint smile on their faces. That would be really cool. I'm at 280k. I can't get myself to pull for Mahiru. Or Princess Kokoro. I feel it. Fio Tariq, I was saving for so many upcoming units. Summer Ruka was going to be amazing. Yeah, she would. Yeah, I get you. That's why we are the way we are. This stuff hits us different. Yeah, like, I'm... Like, the money we spend on things, it's more about, like, how we feel and the memories that we make with it. Like, some people might call us degens for just spending money on, like, mobile games or whatever. But to be honest with you, I'd rather spend my money on Princess Connect or a gacha game that I'm going to spend endless hours on than go on Steam, buy a $60 game, buy a $40 game, buy a $20 game, play it for like 20 minutes, or play it for an hour, play it for like 2 hours, and then drop it completely. I've done it so many times. I bought so many things that are worth more than $100, had more experiences that worth more than $100. And literally, I can drop it within... I get bored of it within, like, minutes. Maybe less than hours, even, so... And I always love, like, a good, like, art piece. And I still don't have decent, like, Princess Connect merch, so I still need to find it. I was also looking forward to the summer units, especially Summer Hatsune. Yeah, Summer Hatsune was pretty pog. She was, like, a cheerleader. So, that is really cool. At least Crunchyroll could have ended it on Princess Kokoro banner. That's the least that they could do. But the only reason why I think that they didn't do it was because of the fact that they would have to give us free polls. And because they gave us, because they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to take that loss. I guess that's why they did it when they did it. I'm assuming that's the only thing I can assume. Because, Pre-Fest announces you're going to give free polls. So they wanted to take all the profit that they can get, which financially, yeah, but community perspective, that's really trashy. Do you think if someone takes over the Goldburst again, it will reboot or continuation? I think at this point, it would be a complete reboot, personally speaking. And I think like, and my only guess is like, if I were to like speak naturally, I would hope that Cygames EN brings it online, but we would be in parity, like in the same update as JP, but everyone has a fresh start. I would almost prefer that, only because of the fact that it's really weird, or it doesn't make sense anymore when gacha games are no longer in alignment with their, foreign regions. Like, for example, like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, all the bigger games. I'm checking the time right now. They are in parity with, all versions of themselves. So that would be the scenario that I think works. But at the same time, like, who sort of knows, right? I quit this game, so I wasn't feeling that bad. Tanukichi, yeah, no, I feel it. I'm just coming in, doing some summons. Once again, huge thank yous to Fate Smile, the GOAT right there. The GOAT! The GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT! Have you seen that meme? It is so good, man. History being right now, gotta be part of it. Great memories being made. Dude, I'm happy you guys can be here. We can make these memories. Happy memories, like good memories. That's what I wanted out of the stream, most of all, was just a time where I could chill with the Princess Connect community. Yes, it's definitely sad. I'm not going to take that away. But I want it to also be like a time where we can celebrate how much it meant to us as a community. Because, Crunchyroll really just stepped on all of that. Which is really just awful. Because the game wasn't dead. Like, clearly, it was not dead to a point that, no one's willing to spend money. People are still willing to spend money. I'm pretty sure people would wail for Summer Kokoro, and, like, people are, like, the second half, like, once you get past the second half of Princess Connect, you start spending your jewels like crazy, because there's gonna be more of the meta units. If Crunchyroll literally waited until 3.5 years, they would have made more money, because this is the time frame when Princess Connect becomes a pay-to-win gacha. I think most of us know that, right? Even though we've saved like 170k, 200k gems, none of that would let you catch up past 2.5, because Princess Kokoro comes out, New Year's Karu comes out, all of the meta units, like summer units, start becoming a thing. Like, the meta changes after 2.5. It is, if you think about it, and the game was still popular, which it still was, they would have made a freakish amount of money. Like, it makes no sense, because there's so many units. I remember talking about it so many times. I was like, after, the second half year, in the second year, that's when all of the meta units start releasing, because that's when side games started to go crazy, being like, this unit's crit, this unit's good, this unit's good, this unit's good. And they would have made money, but whatever. I guess they didn't know that. Feel you have a crazy backlog on Steam with many bundles. At least they didn't cost much, but together they might add up. Yeah, it adds up for me. Start earlier would suck with the same time, especially if it goes slowly. As in, yeah, no, I would not want it to restart on the same timeline as global. As you said, Tariq, that would make no sense. That is pretty sad, yeah. Remember watching your videos during post-COVID and saving for Summer Kokoro? Right? Like, you could have not, like, most of us who have like 100k, 200k jewels, we've been saving since launch, dude. Since freaking launch for year 2.5 to come out. After Pre-Fest Kokoro, stuff gets crazy. Like, stuff gets crazy. You're gonna be summoning constantly if you wanted to stay meta relevant. They could have waited. They could have waited. Joe, sorry, excuse my language. You're fine. I didn't see anything, by the way. The Latino community does not have a lot due to conditions or country, but had many players in Latin America. Yeah, GF Med, I've been noticing, like, a lot of people from Latin America play Princess Connect, and were highly, highly competitive. Like, they were actually good, like, top 10. Like, someone was talking about how they were, like, in a top 10 clan earlier. At least, yeah, if they waited out, money would have came in. Seriously, like, they would have been bankrolling right now, or like bankrolling in like 6 months. It would have made money, because that's when all the meta units come out. But I guess they couldn't wait 6 months for people to start wailing. They had to like cut the at the ties with Princess Connect right now. It's just a really, I guess that's how out of touch they are with the way Princess Connect unlocks this content. Because as you get into year 3, things get even worse. Where like meta units just, it just gets worse. Like it becomes a pay-to-win gacha over time. Not insanely so, but for people who are like top clan battle players, you would have to summon more in order to stay meta relevant, in order to stay in top. But I guess it didn't get to that point. At least Precons was fine, unlike Eminence, that's a fighting game which are already being screwed by monetization. True. As a Wham was literally made me stop all other gachas except for Arknights and AL. Not winning any other games moving forward. Joseph, I feel you, man. If there's any way that you could get a refund, I would do it, but I feel it. Dude, we never got Labri. That's true. Labri was a GOAT. Like, she was really good. And JP, she was insane. People should stop playing they're gonna get canceled sooner or later. I agree. Like, because they don't want to translate the game. No, I get that. No, I get that there's a lot of financial costs or whatever, but they could have waited. All of the crazy banners are around the corner, and your jewels would not be safe, and all the characters just get better looking too. So I understand why they did it, but there's just a lot of things where they could have been smarter. They didn't have to be so freaking dumb. You know what I mean? It's just dumb. It just makes me lose further respect for Crunchyroll games specifically. But whatever, it's not like they care anyways, right? Crunchyroll is going to hoard any licensing. They do, bro. They do. No, I agree with that. And that's probably why, like, they don't want to give the Princess Connect IP to Psy Games, is probably because they also want to release the anime on their platform. I'm assuming. Also, they probably don't want to lose that connection with Psy Games and, that industry. I have no idea, though, what's going through their head. Because what's weird is, like, Uma Musume, even though it's 4 episodes, I wish it could have been released in a movie format and, released by Crunchyroll Games. But that didn't happen. And I find that really odd. Like, don't you guys find it weird? Uma Musume, that makes $2 billion in Japan, did not release on a streaming platform at all. In, Netflix or Disney Plus or Crunchyroll. I'm, like, granted it's just horse waifus, but I'm pretty sure 4 episodes, anyone would take that. Regardless of the fact, there's animes on Netflix that are 5 episodes. Like, just as short. Like, it's just really weird that they couldn't sell the Uma Musume, like, anime rights to someone outside of... Because I feel like Crunchyroll would have gotten it. I don't know, I find that kind of sus. If I were to, like, really delve into things and start, like, scratching, be like, being like, hey, this doesn't make sense, like... There has to be some sort of, like, separation, legality-wise, with Psy Games and Crunchyroll, I feel. Because as awesome as YouTube is as a platform for streaming, it's not the place to release a whole anime episode. And if you've seen those episodes, they look better than a lot of other anime that's currently airing. Like, seriously, it's some of the best animation. The soundtrack is really good. Like, I was literally listening to the soundtrack, giving me chills on, like, Haikyuu levels. Like, it makes no sense. It really makes no sense to me. The crazy cost of typing line GPT and Touch Translate in double English true. Chaser is still running with 12k and for Crunchyroll to even 2k is not enough. It makes no sense. I'm going to try and boycott Precon going to CR. Trying to get a petition for Netflix to grab the anime. I mean, it's true. It makes no sense how... I feel like they're just holding on to the Princess Connect IP just because they don't want to lose, like, some sort of legality with this, like, brand. You know what I mean? Because Princess Connect is a pretty decent brand, and it's not worthless. What's up, Boss? Thai Games really wants to control over their IP. It's easier to do in Japan. That's probably why they just formed EN Division. Yeah. Oh, dude. I think I already have her. God dang. I keep debating myself. Come on, give me Uni. Give me a character I don't have, please. Please? Any character I don't have? Is this a character I don't have? Is this Magical Kasumi? Yo, we got Magical Kasumi. Let's go! I know. I shouldn't be excited, but I don't have this game, you know? Or I don't have this character. Nice. Let's go! To this day, Japanese have a lot of reservations about IP laws globally. I would too. I mean, like, come on, like, it's... It's like one of those things where it sucks that they can't just be like, oh, we can release what we want in global with our rights still all intact. Oh, we got another one. Nice. Yee-lo. Yeah. Crunchyroll won't get anything from me anyway. Pirate website is better quality anyways. It is. It's true. Usually, like, the translations are just better. But the one thing though is the comments don't hit the same. A lot of the comments in Crunchyroll is like first or, you know, whatever. What I really like about like other sites, right? And I'm saying this because like I can't fully support it from a legal standpoint in case someone wants to sue me or whatever. Because I do think about stuff like that. But anyways, other sites, the comment section are a lot more informed. They'll give like a synopsis breakdown of like when I was watching Don Machi on other sites because Don Machi is not available on Crunchyroll. At least like not like good comments and stuff. They would like break down like the light novel description and everything. That was like my favorite part when I would watch it. Like I'm pretty sure Princess Connect went to like another like rights holder. You would have people like going crazy. Like for example, the Uma Musume episodes that were released on YouTube. Those comments, if you translate them into English, they were like, you know, praising the animation. They were actually really good, solid comments. Not just like first. I know it's like really dumb to be like, hey, Bork, why are you like looking at comments so much? Because it's fun. It's like you're interacting, having a conversation about the episode that you watch. That's why I like reading the comments and stuff. I watch anime on Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu, websites like them. They're awful. No, anime, trust me, I get you. I respect it. I understand it. I do the same things as well in certain situations when I cannot watch the anime because it's not available on the platforms. But I have to say it from like, you know, from a morality standpoint, whatever. Can it happen like Princess Connect doesn't come back if CR keeps licensing though the game owns? It can happen, Tariq. At least like they can't open an EN server if Crunchyroll refuses to give the license to Cygames EN. But I'm the only reason why Crunchyroll Games doesn't want to give the IP is because they want rights to the anime. That's the only thing that I can think of. Because Cygames might start releasing their animes on their YouTube platforms or whatever. They could do that. I mean, no one's stopping them. But have you heard about the strict rules that the horse owners have for Uma Musume? No. How can we punish Crunchyroll? Dude, there's been like petitions and all sorts of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I wish there was a way to like punish them appropriately. But I personally, I can't think of one off the top of my head. Because like people, obviously they haven't spent, they've done all sorts of things, but they're a very large organization. But I think like, you know, being on Twitter, I think the most important thing is, you know, voicing your opinions on Twitter. Because they do listen on there. The Princess Connect account was very active. And just saying, you know, voicing your concerns, how disappointed you are and all that stuff. I would say something, but I don't think I would have to like leave a comment or whatever, because most of my stuff on Twitter doesn't. I'm not saying like you need to blow up my post on Twitter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like I'm not active enough on Twitter to create like a lot of news around it, because people do listen on Twitter. Like I feel like if you want to boycott something for Princess Connect and Crunchyroll, just, you know, Twitter, because Twitter is like, it's always like Twitter wars over there, you know. Right, Torterra, you know, yeah, Don Machi comments are pretty... the petitions have no effect. What part they understand is the lack of income. You know, Vlad, that's actually true. You have to affect, like, you know, their balance sheets and stuff. Their revenue. But it's really hard. They're sort of like an established company in their own ways. Had 8,300 signatures is pretty big, I would say. Like, that's kind of insane. I mean, I personally signed it as well. Especially for like, because think about it, usually a high amount of participation is around 25%. So if, I don't know, what's 25% of the player base? I think it's like 400k. So if like maybe like, I don't know, 40,000 people petitioned, even then that's like really hard to ask, because most, like, unless you would make like an in-game petition, really hard to reach out to all those people. But with your wallet, yeah, a lot of us are. Can you link Twitter or any threads where I could voice any displeasure? I mean, I would voice it directly to the Princess Connect like account. Like, you know what I mean? I'll miss this game. Yeah, I'll miss this game as well. Like, you know, just because there's still the end of service post on like the Princess Connect Twitter page. Just leave a comment there. You know, blast them. Talk about your disappointment. Just let it out. I feel like, personally, that's the best way that I would voice my personal concerns. And I feel like that would be the best way to get your voice heard. I would also suggest tagging Sony for any comments with it. Yeah. It hurts to say that Twitter is like the ideal method, but I feel that Twitter is the method that people see the most, because trying to reach Crunchyroll via their email system or whatever, you'll get like some automated message. Trying to go through Reddit, no one really... I mean, as great as Reddit is, like, people don't really... You can't really start crazy petitions on Reddit, especially for gacha games. You're just more likely to do it on Twitter, if you were to have like a voice and all that. More space for my phone. Yeah, true. I didn't play this one, but I enjoyed it when I said, oh, bro, so it'd be so lonely. Bro, true. Princess Coke, bro. Alright. Last summons. We got a rainbow right here. Let's see what's gonna be. We got one. Very nice. We got pretty close to filling out our entire library. Oh, we got the classic. The Saren. Absolute classic right there. From a corporate perspective, the reason social media is legitimate power is the real-time customer feedback metrics for free. It's true, Faint Smile. It's true. Like, you get like an actual like reading on how people view someone on social media. It's by far the most powerful thing that we could do as a community. Like, as great as petitions are, if you get constantly harassed, I think that looks a lot worse. Sorry, isn't any better though. They have the same centrist practice. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think anything they could do could give it. I just hope that they give the IP rights to side games. EN. That's like the best case scenario. And then side games, EN could do something with Princess Connect. But if they're strapped for resources and they can't do anything at all, I mean, that would suck. Yo, we're getting lucky on these last polls. On these last polls, we're getting actually hella lucky. I didn't think we would get anything, because these are like my last two multis, bro. This is it. Yeah, Jean, yeah, someone, Faint Smile did. That $100 is going to like a dedicated like Princess Connect merch of some sort. I'm hoping to get like a sweet poster. Second, would we keep all our account? I don't think so, Kafefe. I really don't think so. We got Kino, nice. They did let the Don Memo license though. Yeah. I think they would let go of licenses so long as they get a pretty decent deal from the outcome. I mean, of course, like Shadow of Eminence, Eminence and Shadow, that one is probably next. Road Flipper, yeah. But the thing is, like, Princess Connect Twitter was actually pretty decent. Like, you know, it's weird. It has a gold check mark on it. You know, in order to get a gold check mark on your profile on Twitter, that costs thousands of dollars. Like, literally thousands of dollars. So, it makes no sense to me how they're dropping the game and they spent like $1,000 on a Twitter account when they could have just gotten Twitter Blue verified. But I guess since it's like a formal company, they didn't want that to happen. But the game's shutting down. You know, why are you using the money for that? I don't understand. Most likely, I mean, I wish I could have done something. I wish, you know, we could, but it's the reality. And yeah. Right, Tariq? That's what I'm saying. Like, how can Eminence run when financially it does worse than Princess Connect? That's the thing that I don't understand. I don't know if someone has a hate boner in Crunchyroll games against Princess Connect. I have no idea. Or maybe it's inefficient on server space. I have no idea. But, yeah. It's weird. Anime Season 3? No, that's not copium. It's gonna happen. Because Side Games produces their own anime. It's just a matter of who's going to release the anime. Because the latest Umamisume, like, show streamed on their YouTube, not on Crunchyroll, which was weird. Very, very weird. Word Flipper is a beautiful game and they do not need to promote or marketing of any kind. I agree to a certain extent, but you need to do it in order to attract new players, in my opinion. That goes for any product in general. You need to have some sort of advertising campaign because dedicated player bases eventually get tired. Eventually. I'm pretty sure they have to constantly renew it. I'm pretty sure. Or they have like some sort of contract that lasts like 5 years or something. Yeah, IP ownership and rights, it's really confusing, but I can't imagine Side Games like, hey, you can own, you know, Princess Connect for freaking 10 years or whatever. I doubt they signed something like that. I'm sure it's like, I'm pretty sure it's much shorter. There has to be some sort of clause. Because Eminence is Sentai, right? I mean, it streams on iDive.cr, has nothing but the game. Yeah. But Princess Connect, though, is like the one exception to that. I feel like they bought all rights to it. Because they have the anime, they have the game and everything. No, I'm playing on Ian's server. Tomo, they gave up the, which now streams on High Dive, just weird. How's we are doing financially, I start playing it. Ian is not doing the greatest. Bro, we never got uni. Alright, everyone. That was all of the summons. That's all I got. Yeah, thanks so much for checking out the stream. I'm not ending it just yet. I just want to say thank you. Faint smile. I'll dedicate that money to merch, something Princess Connect related. Thanks for checking out the streams. If there's anything at all that you want to talk about for the next 20 minutes or 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, just let me know. I'll read it and we can talk about it for a little bit more. Just, thanks for coming into the stream. And I love how everyone has pretty, like, I was expecting a lot more, madness, craziness, more yelling and screaming, but everyone's been pretty chill. You know what I mean? Like, and that really speaks volumes on everyone's character of how amazing of a community Princess Connect was. How we're acting very mature for a gacha game community. You know what I mean? For a shutdown. It's not like we're a bunch of children. It's not like we're just like whining, you know what I mean? A lot of us are being adults. We're actually creating petitions. We want to voice our concerns. We're looking at the legalities and everything. Majority of gacha players, they wouldn't think about this. They wouldn't try to break anything down. They would just straight up be like, they'd go after your throat or something. But it's nice. So, really speaks volumes to all of you. Let's see. Is there anything that I can do story-wise? I can watch like a story, right? Yeah, let's just watch stories. This won't get like the thing demonetized, right? I'm hoping it doesn't get it demonetized. Oh man. I think that unlike Japan, companies dedicated to anime in the West are not serious and are not run like a corporation. Think so? No stakes, own boss. Maybe they shut it down right now because the license ended and they decide not to renew it. See, Vlad, something like that makes sense to me. They didn't want to renew the IP rights to Princess Connect, and Cygames EN is taking it over or something. That, to me, that makes sense. That makes sense. Get back to them. We need to buy the games right before they do. Dread Knight's true. Yeah, salutes to the EN community. 14 levels away from max cap. Thanks for your stream. Thank y'all. Just praying for Princess Connect to make a comeback in any way. I'm hoping what Vlad said was right, where they couldn't afford to renew the rights, and Cygames EN so happened to pop up, and they're going to be taking the rights or something like that. Just something in the nature where there's some sort of contract end with Crunchyroll and Cygames. Maybe it's not even just Princess Connect the IP. Maybe it's the Cygames IP in general. That contract is no longer with Crunchyroll. Maybe. That's just pure speculation. Maybe they decided like they can't afford to renew Cygames stuff IP because, you know, maybe they bundled, because remember, think about it, the Umamisume episodes should have gone in Crunchyroll because they should have had a contract with Cygames that allows them to release those episodes on Crunchyroll. It's just money, you know what I mean? Maybe there's a reason why it released on YouTube. Maybe there's a reason because, you know, the Umamisume anime released in April. The shutdowns for Princess Connect happened in April. So, I mean, that's the way I want to see it and viewpoint it for now. Where's the end money? Thank you for working in the pre-con community for all the material. Yeah, seriously, thank you. Gotta accept our mutual fates like men. Yeah, like, seriously, we're taking it, like, in the chest like men for sure. I just moved to Blue Archive. I love Princess Connect. This game's characters was what are keeping me in the series. Dude, the characters are really amazing. It's that and the fact that how we know deep inside that Crunchyroll is the new Nexicon. I feel like they're becoming worse than Nexon in some ways. Princess, I never played it, but I will miss it. I will miss it too, man. I'll miss, like, regardless of the fact, I feel like people knew what the Princess Connect community was. And that's why people, like, stuck around and tried to support it for whatever that was worth. Thanks for the content. Last couple are yearbook. Since I keep making content. I'll definitely try my best to continue. You know, all of your guys' support, just knowing you guys will watch my streams and be there, that means the world to me. So I'm hoping, you know, this community, we can stay together and, you know, we can take it. I don't want to become a big channel. I just want to have a good community where, you know, we can respect each other and know what's up, you know, take care of each other in our own ways, no matter what's happening, and show our love respectfully to our waifus and to anime characters, bandos, everything alike in accordance. You know what I mean? Because I don't have that in my real life. I don't have like a proper way to reciprocate that I love these things, because not a lot of people like these things like the way I like and care about them. So it means a lot. It really does. Looking for the release of the game. I would hope Princess Connect does something. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I don't think they have an issue with renewing. This is the first day canned games and vaulted them. Yeah, they're definitely worse than Nexon. Nexon KR is KR base. Nexon Global is the one with the bad rep. Yeah. KR Nexon is actually pretty good. Crunchyroll should keep their hands away from any, especially. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get their hands on Umamisume. Just the way everything's been treated from the anime's perspective, and like if you just look at the way like there seems to be like some sort of separation between Cygames and the way they've been releasing stuff. It just feels like they are making themselves like as an actual company and group. At least they didn't kill Kono Fan, and I would say Kono Fan and Princess Connect were at like the same levels. If Crunchyroll got Umasume, I wouldn't even touch it. No, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. I believe Google is / might be getting Umamisume. If they get Umamisume, that would be crazy, dude. That would be crazy. And they say new Gacha videos are a highlight for me. They're really informative and helpful. I'm glad they are. I'm glad. Like, seriously. I think, like, Gacha Weekly has become, like, my new staple form of content. And why is my game freezing? Is it trying to tell me something? Game froze, guys. The download. Oh, there we go. I was like, what the heck's going on? No way here can get. Yeah. I think EOSR/Cyber are my only gotchas going forward. Oh, and Puzzles and Dragons. Yeah, Yostar is pretty good, I would say. Yostar is pretty damn good. But, Aether Gazer. I would say Kuro Games is definitely really good as well. I'm really looking forward to Withering Waves and how that holds out. A lot of people are looking forward to Black Clover. I didn't know that. But yeah, everyone, it's been real. Thanks for checking out the streams. Seriously, from like the bottom of my heart to y'all, just thank you for watching, for playing Princess Connect. It's not about me. It's about this game. It's about how amazing it was, and just how it changed, our hobbies and what we like. So, yeah. Anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, I'm not going to do the spiel. Thanks so much. It's been a dream. It's been a journey. I hope to see you guys in another video. Leave a comment, like, whatever. But yeah. That's Princess Connect. One of the most wholesome games ever. And I hope it doesn't die here. If something happens in Princess Connect JP, I'll definitely cover it. Something crazy has to happen, or if the Princess Connect anime so happens to release like information with JP, if there's any global news, I will cover my thoughts on Gacha News Weekly on how Cygames EN is being established, and we can theory craft on that. So yeah, we'll do that at a later time frame. Been busy. See you guys in the next one. It's been real.